You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
And then I just edit everything together.
I believe in you, Childs.
We're rolling right now? Well, fucking A, man. Well, here we are, dude. This is the West Coast Inner Circle Meetup with the Hood Diner, the Plunge, and Failing Hollywood.
That's fucking right.
Welcome, motherfuckers.
God damn.
Bam, 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 bam.
Mad bams, dude.
Order up, order up.
This is a certified hood classic.
You are now tuned into the Hood Diner Podcast with your hosts, DJ Sentry and the homie kAZual.
You're stuck in an island for the rest of your life and you want a book that'll motivate you to travel?
When she was like, when they're eating those gummy bears, it sounds like they're sucking dicks. And fucking... DJ Millennium.
Yeah.
DJ Millennium?
MC Millennium.
DJ Tanner over here.
Fuck yeah, man. Sitting in for Mr. DJ Century, I got Riley T to my left over here, man. And I am the homie kAZual. I am sitting in the captain's chair, Mr. Mikey T's chair, who is the one of the hosts of Failing Hollywood, which is one of our shows on the Inner Circle Podcast Network. I fucking love your guys' show, man.
Thanks, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you having me out and letting me do a location podcast. This is probably the first time I've ever done a podcast other than where, we normally record.
Outside of your main home?
It's fucking awesome, yeah.
Have you never recorded outside of that studio any of your episodes? Seriously?
Well, Century usually does the shit. The only thing I do is when we have like the inner circle things, like the heads of state and shit.
Yeah.
I do that from the house and but it's just not the same.
It's not the same because you have all the equipment and the quality at the other spot.
At the diner, yeah. Century has all that shit set up and shit like that, yeah, man.
Well, Smoke, we're happy to have you and pop your cherry for outside of the home studio.
I appreciate you.
I hope we met your expectations.
Oh, dude, you exceeded them, man. Like, we went to fucking go eat at this spot. We're gonna talk about something new eventually, but we went to go eat at a place called Dave's Hot Chicken. For everybody that's in town, I want to say it's kind of close to Pop's Hot Chicken. We'll talk about why Riley's booing over here and shit, yeah, but yeah. So okay, guys, what I usually do, I'm like Wutsky, man. I'm very company. I'm gonna get my fucking sponsorship shit out the fucking way, okay?
Yeah, dude, pay your bills.
I'm gonna do that shit right now, okay?
Yeah.
Dude wipes. Dude wipes are a flushable wipe for at-home and on-the-go situations. You guys like them?
They are specifically designed for male buttholes.
Male buttholes.
But pussies.
What if pussies?
Clean up that bussy, bro.
That budussy.
Yeah.
Clean up your budussy. Go to dudeproducts.com and use code HOOD and get 15% off your order. # no mud butch. I mean, I've been a big dude from pretty much all my life, man. And when I got with my lady's very clean. She's a very clean freak, bro, because she's had like eczema and shit.
Sure.
So she's all about keeping shit clean and shit, man. And that includes my butthole.
Yeah, there's nothing better. It's like
Yeah,
you gotta keep your lady happy.
You don't want your fucking ass crack looking like a pig trough, bro.
Right? Exactly, dude. That is exactly what
Are
dude
they still
wipes are
rolling
for.
out the dude napkin? Or the...
Yes, that's the dude shower.
The dude
that
shower.
would be the dude shower. Put together like 4 dude wipes, and you have this big ass dude shower, and it actually comes with like directions on where to start. And it says clean here with this part.
Oh, shit.
Then save this part for your face, and then save this for the rest of your nasty ass crevices. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
My
Dude
wife
wipes.
actually likes the dude wipes too.
I left you guys one. Somebody used it.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Somebody used it. Did you use it, or was it producer Nick?
I used it, bro.
You used
Freddie's
it?
like, I used them all.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man. Okay.
In one day.
What's there? There's a promo code you can use on that.
That's code HOOD. Everything is code HOOD, bro. HOOD.
What do you get with that code?
With code hood at Dude Products, you get 15% off your order.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's not bad.
Fucking dope.
And they actually have like a monthly subscription thing now, where like every month it's like $9.99. They'll send you like a
make sure
month's
you're
worth
stocked
of
up.
teas and a couple things. It's kind of cool, man. Everybody's doing that whole monthly thing.
Yeah, I did it with the
almost
razors. For
I almost want to
do.
do it for Official, which is our next sponsor. I wanted to do like a shirt of the month type of thing, where every month it was like $15, and you get a brand new shirt every fucking first of the month or the first week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, the next sponsor is Official Clothing, which is my brand. My homies right now are decked out.
That's fucking right.
Decked out. Bill's got some dope shit on, so I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
sad.
got a pretty dope
I'm
shirt
not sad
out.
that he didn't put it on, but everybody else threw on their official
Aside
shirts.
from that, we're all rocking the official, baby.
Sorry, I got a mashup shirt. It's Majora's Mask mixed with
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
This is Dawn of the Final.
It's an independent design. It's
dope.
respectable.
I haven't been able to stop looking at it. It's a dope shirt.
Well,
Fuck with it.
I just figured you just gave me clean shirts. I just put this one on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna save the clean shirts.
Yes. I'm not even mad at you, baby. I'm not even mad at you.
But dude,
you guys, we went to Dave's and everybody was representing the fucking Official, man.
Yeah, we were rolling hard for Official.
I'll do some modeling
appreciate
pics
you.
and throw them up on the internet.
I want to. You better send me. You better send me them shit.
They are pretty
I will.
sexy when he does that.
You better send me them shits. Official is a clothing brand, streetwear brand rooted in hip hop and pop culture, producing quality shirts, hats, and accessories. What does producer Nick say?
And it's good fucking high quality.
Fuck yeah, dude. Shout out to producer Nick, man. Go to official.com. That's OHFISHL.com. Use code HOOD and get 25% off your whole order. Free shipping over $50. Official Clothing. Live by your own rules.
Fuck yeah.
That's the tagline, baby.
Dude, the shirts are fucking dope. He brought us some dope fucking clothes.
And speaking of the last fucking
material.
sponsor, the last sponsor is Empire Rolling. We just went to Mikey. What was the name of that dispensary?
It was Herbarium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've clarified for the people that are listening right now. I'm out here in basically Los Angeles, Santa Clarita area, right?
That's correct.
And so we went into Hollywood to go eat at this place called Dave's Hot Chicken, and then we went to the fucking dispensary there. And it was the first time I'd ever seen Empire rolling papers in a store.
That's
which
right.
was dope.
In the wild.
Right?
Herbarium in a weed dispensary. They had them rolled up and on like a little fucking a platform. Like it had a little stand and it was already coned out and everything.
It was clean. I was excited. And yeah, man, Empire Rolling, makers of Benny's. That we've been smoking on them all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Mikey T ordered himself some, man, and yeah,
Fucking
bro.
Benny's and the Jets, bro.
Yeah, he's got it right.
Benny's and the Jets. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? I don't know.
Yeah, we've gone through. We've been smoking them all day. That's pretty good.
Dude, you got an awesome high pitched voice. What were you hitting earlier that I was giving you props on? You hit something earlier, dude. And it was fucking great.
Was it
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you hit that Whitney
like
Houston
Shania,
shit earlier,
Whitney
bro.
Houston or Shania.
Dude, yeah. We'll always love you. You hit that shit. It was up there, bro.
Was it that song?
I'm pretty sure it was. It
He's
sounds
like, no
it
fucking
sounds
way.
good.
It was that song.
Well, it sounds good.
You crack a little bit when you say
Wherever producer Nick, I'm sure he hears us and he's just like,
yeah, that's exactly it.
Some of the recording equipment has broken.
really?
Yeah.
Follow
So
the glasses.
there's like
in the room.
sparks and like stuff on
Yeah,
Peaks,
the TV,
peaks and valleys.
the computer's shooting out sparks right now. It's pretty wild.
Fuck yeah.
No, that's like Gundam on the TV over there.
Bro, so yeah, man, it was cool seeing the Empire papers out in the dispensaries and shit. We went and we picked up the Jay and Silent Bob weed. What is it called again?
Oh, okay. So they had 3 different Jay and Silent Bob weed, and they at this actual dispensary, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes were there for like a while, like promoting this thing.
Yeah, we took some pictures in front of their little cutout and shit like that.
They had a little
You can see that on the
backdrop.
Inner Circle feed right now, or on the website. Or I'll put them somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Let me take a picture.
He's got a lot of them. So what we got a few different types of weed. I decided to go on the 8th because it was expensive because it's like this special. It's like 50% THC
Hold it up
almost.
to your face.
Let me pull out the bottle.
You got the
But
snoochie
the one that I got is the high sativa, the high energy weed.
Yeah.
And I got an
Doing your
8th
game.
of the Snoochie Boochies.
Yeah.
And if you've seen the movie, then you know that's what he kind of always refers to. But there's also 2 other ones. Kaz got the hybrid. What did
Yes.
you get, Kaz?
I got the Berserker.
The Berserker.
Would you like some making fuck?
Make Berserker.
We had some of that. We had some of that before the show, actually.
Yeah, man. I feel pretty fucking.
Dude, I feel good.
I feel good with it.
Yeah.
It was good shit.
I was feeling awful before. I think it fixed me.
We should almost spark that up halfway through this and keep it going.
I'm telling you,
man.
I'm a big fan of the sativas, bro, because the sativa's different than the indicas. The indica, you know, the whole indica couch type shit.
Yeah.
It's the one that makes you I would not want to podcast after indica. And a lot of the times, Century gets that shit, dude. And I'm just like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
We record late at night and shit, like after he's done working. And it's yeah.
Dude, that fucked me up on an episode.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Like...
Tell it, baby.
What episode was that? Like
it was the one with Dave.
I think
remember?
it was number.
We had a weed guy on who like in big numbers was in charge of the business side of like weed, like high scale, and he brought some of this like mind like numbing shit, and we smoked out front.
We got pretty fucked up, but Mikey was in that chair like beep, like he kept trying to think of stuff, and he'd be like, wait, what was I? What were we talking about?
And I'd be like, you did that? And they're like, yeah, we literally just
Like,
told the
we were
story
just
about
talking
that.
That's
It was
Century,
like,
man.
dude, I was like, I can't smoke. I mean, that was good. What we smoked today was really, that was like perfect leveling field. Like I keep talking, but then it was just, I couldn't make thoughts. Like I couldn't keep the podcast going. And they were all like, this has never happened before.
Yeah, man. And then back to the other one. What was the name of the other one?
Oh, they had Snoogans.
Snoogans. Okay.
That was the Indica couch one.
That was the Indica couch. Yeah,
That's
we didn't,
it.
we didn't get none of that.
to say that one.
But that
Snoogans?
That one looked
Snoogans
really
is a
cool,
good
man.
word.
That was a really nice dispensary and shit, man.
Was that your first time? Have you been in a dispensary before?
I've been in some here,
Colorado.
and in Durango and shit. You know what I mean? But in Tucson, it's only
Wait,
medical.
you went to some dude's car? You went to a Dodge?
Yeah, right. In his Dodge.
Yeah, I went to his Durango.
He's got the hot shit in his SUV, man.
Actual town.
But yeah, man, that was a cool dispensary, and it was cool seeing the Empires there. Go to Empire Rolling, use code Hood, and you get 10% off your order and shit, man.
They're really cool papers. You feel pretty baller smoking them.
Right? They look like $100 bills.
They look like
struggling right now.
Right.
I was gonna say,
we're gonna get to Riley real quick, right there.
He's like, hurry up!
We're gonna. Well, I'm giving you like off time.
I don't
for a
need
second.
off time right now.
Are you
Well,
suffering
you're gonna
from
get
the spicy chicken? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
It hurts. It hurts. My lips are good. The burn in my mouth is gone. The burn has gone
inside?
down to my tummy,
Yeah.
and
He got that bubble toil in trouble.
Did
I got them bubble guts right now, and it is not good.
Did I ever tell us the story about the fucking ghost pepper tequila?
That you had?
Oh shit, that sounds awesome. Tell it.
Look, this is what happened. I was with John Alil.
Okay.
Or Keller, which one, whatever.
Sure.
He has
These names matter.
I don't know which.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Riley.
no matter what his name is, it's the same person. So we were at Jalapeno Pete's, and I was texting someone a lot, and like he went to the bartender to motion. There's like a tequila that you give people, you know, when you want to fuck with them.
Okay.
And I knew something was fishy because I'm like very hyper vigilant. Like I know what's going on. I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So I see them like in the corner. And then John's like, hey, Bill, you want a shot of tequila? And I was like, sure. A shot for him, a shot for me, and a shot for the bartender come out. And mine is noticeably different.
Oh.
Theirs
Has
is
like flakes floating around in
different color and shit.
Theirs is almost clear, and mine is like red. I'm like, all right. Okay, I'll take this thing for a spin. I'll pretend I don't know. So I took the shot. I put it back down, went back to my phone, and I could see them looking at each other like, I don't know. He's not reacting to it. And so then John goes, hey, let me get a shot of that one. So he takes it, and he starts squirming in his chair like, oh my God, I need milk. I need something. And he's like, I don't understand. How could you stand to drink this? I'm like, I couldn't. I'm in a lot of pain. But I knew if I didn't do anything, you were going to try it. I'm going to go vomit this shit up because my insides are like deteriorating right now.
Fuck. So it was a ghost pepper tequila. Huh?
Yeah, like ghost pepper
Fuck
soaking
that.
in it. It hurt so bad. Like I vomited it all up. and then I just had to keep drinking milk, and I felt like shit the rest of the night.
Yeah, so right now I'm at the point where I think I drank so much milk that now my stomach's upset from all the dairy that's in there, on top of the burning food.
Pick your poison.
The cows and the chickens are having a brawl in your gut.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Chick-fil-A is beating up with itself. Like
The Chick-fil-A, the cows and the
eat
chickens
more
are going
chickens.
at it.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
fucking...
Let it churn a little bit more, and then vomit it up, and we'll make butter out of it.
We'll churn. We'll make yogurt. Man, so before I get into what I do is I usually run through a couple little different topics and shit.
Yeah.
And before we go into the topics, I want everybody to introduce themselves, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's up? I'm Riley. I'm from the Plunge podcast.
Boom.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Freddie from Phelan Hollywood.
Yeah.
Paranormal Fuckboy.
Paranormal fuckboy.
Paranormal fuckboy. Yeah, we got to use stage names, Freddie. I'm Mikey T. I am your main host for Failing Hollywood podcast.
I am One-Armed Ninja. I'm the other co-host for Failing Hollywood.
We even got producer Nick in the house.
And I'm producer Nick from Phelan Hollywood. I just gotta say, I smoked that joint outside slightly, dude.
Oh shit! Oh, the berserker! You gotta bring that joint in here. He took a taste of the fucking berserker.
Bro, yeah, I was going to say he came in smelling nice right there. Dude.
Yeah, you got the entire Failing Hollywood family and Riley from the Plunge.
Who's your brother for people who don't know.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And like I said, thank you guys again for fucking having me out, man. It's just been nothing but fucking fun so far. You know what I'm saying? And we still have Riley's podcast to do, and we're going to put together some bonus content for all our listeners and shit, man.
Yeah,
because
we already did a Failing Hollywood episode before this today, and we got the berserker going now. I mean, can only get better from here.
fucking A, man. So what I do is I just run through a little bit of topics. I start with news, work my way down and
Hell
shit
yeah.
like that. So starting with news, okay? I really don't. I never get really political and shit like that, but just a couple things. And since I figured I was coming to LA, there was a couple things that stood out to me. And we were actually talking about it yesterday about LAX banning Ubers to be picking up people at the terminals and shit.
Oh, I heard about that.
So people are pissed about that shit.
yeah,
man.
I
You know what
am.
mean? What do you think about that?
There was chaos at LAX, right?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cars coming in, but it's a lot, you know? Like, LA's crazy. You don't want to leave your car at the airport for X amount of
Now, is this
however
where they're
long.
banning them from even picking up at the airport, or are they having
I
it where they
think
have to
so.
wait? Where
They
people
have
have
to
to
pick
wait in a lot.
Yeah, they can't.
I think you need to leave the airport area to
Okay,
get your
because I know
Uber.
in
There's
Boston,
an offsite area.
I was
You
about to say,
take
I
a
know in
shuttle
Boston
to
there's
it.
okay.
There's a
yeah.
shuttle that will take you to the area where you get to be picked up by the Ubers and the Lyfts and shit like
Okay,
that.
so instead
But
of-
let me ask this. Does
Yeah.
anybody know?
Don't they have taxis pull right up there?
That's what I was wanted to know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
do
yeah.
The taxis
They have
still
the
get to
taxi
it?
zone, but they used to at least let the Lyft people like pick them up from the airport or whatever. If it's like something that's so quick in there and out, you can just do it real quick. But now I guess they made that so they can't do that. Or like period, Lyfts and Ubers can't go there. Period.
See, that seems weird. If I was, you know what? If I was a dude who ordered an Uber and shit, I'd be like, hey, bro, do me a favor. Take that stupid little fucking sticker off the front of your car and just come pick me up in
just
front of the
pick me
fucking
up.
airport. Or take your little Lyft lips off the fucking front right there and just come swoop me real quick, and then you can put the shit back on. You know what I'm saying? Get
Dude,
get creative with it out there.
I
Lyft
guess
drivers.
what was happening, so they did this, and then they didn't have enough buses and stuff to accommodate the people. So people were waiting for hours and hours and hours to get on a bus because they didn't want to pay fucking $60 for a taxi, which is what they were pretty much charging. That's where they're trying to like corner the market. It's fucking crazy.
It's fucking
How
crazy.
about we just fucking act like it's actually 2019 and be like, fuck off, taxis.
Yeah.
Fuck off. You lost.
So, yeah, here's what you can do.
Right?
Yeah, you don't like it, go on your phone
and sign up.
for Uber.
Yeah.
Taxis are eventually going to go online, watch. They're going to be like, we're just going to fucking do the same shit. You need a taxi? Let us know. We'll be right there, you fucks. You know what I mean?
Fuck it, we're just gonna use our taxi cars to pick you up when we do Uber.
Yes.
When I went to
Why
New
not?
York, a couple years ago, and the Uber that we took, he said that he'd been a taxi driver his whole life,
Right.
and he does Lyft and all that shit. And he's like, dude, like out here, the taxi drivers are fucking top notch and shit. You'll never see a taxi in an accident, but accidents are always caused by the Uber drivers because they're not as good as the taxi drivers. Like as far as like
Sure.
they're watching these directions and like I gotta make a right here, but the streets are closed off. Like what the fuck am I gonna do? And then next thing you know, they're causing accidents and shit. So that's what this dude was telling me about.
Yeah.
Dude. He was on top of his shit.
I get it. New York's a very specific place, though.
But it was the same price both
New
ways.
York is still taxi heavy.
It was. And
Yeah.
on the way back, we took a taxi, but on the way there, we took an Uber, and it was the same price both times. It was
Yeah.
like $50 to JFK,
Right.
from Manhattan to JFK and shit like that.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a trip. But I mean, at least there's still a shuttle that'll take you over there to the spot. But I get where it's a one extra fucking step that you really don't want to take after having flown, you know, for how many hours and shit.
Especially in a place like LA. Like I think I told you the saying earlier is like we have a saying in LA is friends don't let friends drive to LAX.
There you go.
That's it. There's buses. There's every which way you can do to get there, but driving to LAX is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
Never make somebody drive to LAX. Get on the damn flyaway. The flyaway's so easy. The bus is so good.
Okay. And my next piece of news, the fires that were going on over here, is that the Kincaid fire, or is that somewhere else?
I think that's Northern California.
It was the tick fire.
We had the tick fire.
The tick
the
fire?
Kincaid's up by San Francisco, I think.
Yeah, and for the people listening, man, like Mikey's house was literally surrounded by some of those fires, right? Like you had a kind of scary moment while you were on vacation.
Yeah.
That you were getting updates about like people were getting ready to evacuate this area, right?
Yeah. So I think I was pointing it out to you and Riley earlier. Like when you come in, there's like the hillside. I was like, oh yeah, that's where they were fucking up. The fire was fucking dude. The fire was fucking the grass.
Fire
hard.
was fucking everybody,
dude. It was fucking a house up on the corner. I'll tell you that much.
Double
dude,
penetration, no protection,
Yeah.
no lube.
So crazy story. Like I'll make a long story short, but I was on vacation, so Nick had to come back from work, and like they were evacuating here, and they almost didn't let him in, and he had to come in and like save the animals, and like he took our little camper van that we have there.
You were in
and
New
met
Mexico,
up with Freddie.
right?
No,
He was here. He met up though. He didn't even receive get the text until a little bit later. So he met up with Nick in my camper van after he like frantically came through in a house full of smoke to like collect all the important stuff and get out of there, and they just stayed in like a mall parking lot, right?
I got here like a half an hour after Nick because the fucking traffic coming home was so bad because of the fire. Everybody got out of work all at once and started driving back. So I got here about a half hour. Nick had everything packed up, so I was just like, okay, I need to fucking film everything, get everything on camera for insurance.
Oh yeah,
that's a scary thing, man. Especially being on vacation and shit here, and that's just.
We almost jumped on the plane early. Then my mom, I was talking to her, and she's like, "If you go back early, what are you gonna do? Still be evacuated and not be able to do anything?" And I was like, "Okay."
Well, man, I'm thankful that didn't happen, man, for multiple reasons, but more importantly because we were able to make this happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bad. It's too bad that the rest of the homies couldn't make it, but you know what? There's gonna be plenty more times where we're gonna get together.
And you know what? The fucking weather cleared right the fuck up. Like I feel like the day before you guys came out, it was fucking dead. And then since you guys have been out here, it's been fucking gorgeous out.
It's been nice.
We're probably gonna sit around the fire later tonight and chill and drink.
Yeah, we
some
were
more
out there
beers.
for a minute last night.
Smoke this snoochie boochies.
We're gonna be all focused and shit. Like at a moment where you want the fucking indicas, it's like we're gonna be coming up with great ass ideas and shit. It's like the coke of fucking
dude.
weed.
This stuff is good. It's not making me like tired at all. Like
right?
I was a little bit groggy, but I've actually woken up. I feel more.
Well,
with
you just said he feels way better. That's awesome, man.
I had no doubt in my mind that the house was gonna burn down ever. You know.
Well, it's cool, man.
Praise our Lord and Savior. You know.
I'm glad none of that shit
As
happened,
above,
buddy.
so below.
Our Lord and Savior Steve Buscemi, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
As above, so below.
There's only 3 saints. It's Steve Buscemi, Keanu Reeves, and Sir
I wasn't
Samuel
talking
L.
about
Jackson.
God, Doug. I wasn't talking about Doug.
We need Jeebus.
We need Jeebus.
How you doing over there, DJ Millennium?
Oh yeah, DJ Millennium.
We got to check in with.
co-host,
We got to check
come
in
on,
with
man.
him every fucking couple minutes, real quick. Y'all good?
Yeah.
You got any news? Like some news that's going on this week?
Give us a sour chicken update
Sour chicken?
or hot chicken update.
Spicy chicken?
Yeah, spicy chicken.
Yeah, hot chicken update.
I'm out of ice cubes to chew on. I'm full. I feel full.
The refrigerator makes ice cubes, Doug.
Yeah, I know. My stomach's physically warm.
Tummy.
It's physically warm.
On the inside and the out.
Yeah, the outside, like it's warm to the touch. Like I have a fever or something in my
In your stomach.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so before I even get into let's just we might as well do the something new. Like I said earlier, we went to Dave's Hot Chicken. That was right there and kind of in the heart of Hollywood, right there.
It was right in the middle of Hollywood.
Okay,
Yeah,
and that shit was fire. When we got there,
It was great for the
there was a
time of
line outside the
Right.
door. We literally waited a good maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's weird because it's kind of like a little chicken place that just bought a storefront in a strip mall.
Yeah.
So it's just like in the middle of Hollywood though. So it's this tiny little place, and all it is like a fast food counter almost.
It was on Hot Ones. It's been on like
So
LA
yeah,
Foodie and all.
So
that,
it's been
all those Instagram
okay.
pages. And,
Okay.
Like Guy Fieri had an orgasm there or something.
Right.
Oh, probably, dude.
I'm a fucking victim of that. I like going to some of the spots.
Guy
When I go
Fieri?
somewhere,
Yeah.
I go check them out, dude. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I mean, if he likes it, it's got to be at least some good shit.
Right.
If I'm gonna be in a certain city, I want to eat some good shit that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know about.
And
You know, so.
But you're into dives, drive-ins, and what? I did
Diners,
that so
drive-ins.
yeah. There we go.
I didn't start
gonna lie.
following those pages until I moved to LA. I was like, oh, I can actually go to these places. Okay.
Snakes
So
on
I
the planes and
followed, like, 50 of them.
automobiles.
But
Like,
anyway, I got a question for Riley.
Yeah.
If I offered you $100 3 days from now to eat another piece of that chicken,
$100?
$100.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Whoa!
All right, so
You look in pain over there. Yeah.
I am, but I'm here for the kids, baby.
What about
I'm here for the kids.
for charity for kids? Not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
He's not here for children.
This mustache screams love
your
kids in the fundraising way.
You know, I gotta throw this in there, dude. Like, hopefully, like people that listen to this, they gotta go listening to the Failing Hollywood episode that we recorded earlier because we weren't, we were drinking tequila and fucking White Claws. And
I was just
know,
drinking
I
them.
know,
I wasn't fucking them.
I know Riley was feeling nice and buzzed.
I was pretty
earlier.
drunk
You
by
were
the end.
live as fuck on that episode, and you're the complete opposite right now. It's fucking hilarious, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
You
night
was
and
up
day.
with it.
It's night and day right now. But I feel for you, bro, and you did it for a good cause, man. Tell them why you did it again.
All right, so we did something new.
We definitely did something new.
We did something new. Yummy.
We filmed it. We filmed it in the fucking
Oh,
spot.
so yummy.
It was cool.
Oh, dude, it was so good. It was very good.
Yeah, it was really.
It was very
I got
delicious.
leftovers.
What
I'm
is
excited.
something new? Because I don't know.
Okay,
So
we,
something
we
new.
do. It's one of our segments where when me, like I said, when me and DJ Century started, it was about music and it was about food, and we would always we switch weeks where we go back and forth, and we try to go to the store and find something that we've never had before. Like we've tried like dragon fruit. We've tried like different like taco spots around the city and shit like that. We try to find something new, and we switch
Brands
weeks
come
and
out
shit.
with new like
Yeah.
types of
And
weird
we
cookies
used to
and
do
shit.
it on the podcast, okay? But then, and then we used to like eating like fucking gummy worms, and
Right.
we didn't really know that that's not proper podcast fucking etiquette, dude. So one day the Duchess had said, like, when she was like, man, she was like, when they're eating those gummy bears, it sounds like they're sucking dicks. And fucking,
I
and
keep
so,
hearing about
Fucking
the Duchess.
Dutchie,
Is she-
dude.
is
Dutchie, bro.
Is she a smoke show or what?
She's raw.
Absolutely.
Dutchie.
But
Shout out to
that's
the
all
Dutchie,
Chris.
to the
Shout out
lovely
to
Dutchie.
Yeah.
She's one of the first ladies of the fucking inner circle, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Dutchie. She's
cute,
the
though?
one.
She cute though.
Yeah, definitely.
She's married to Chris.
That's Chris's wife, though, bro.
You know, piss off some Wutzky some more.
Listen,
Hey, so
if he got it locked down, then he got it locked down.
Oh, he
That's
got it
all I'm
locked
saying.
down.
Yeah.
If there's any room
he's-
for me to wiggle in there,
Wutzky's coming with that
No.
what stroke.
Is 2 kids enough room?
I mean, handle your business, bro. That's all I'm saying. Handle your business.
man.
He's on it, man.
come after
So
you.
something new, like I said, we would do it.
This is a nightmare.
We stopped doing it on the podcast. We stopped doing the food. So now we record it. So that's what the video part was all about while we were eating earlier. With, like, me just getting the little footage talking about
That's
it.
for your
and then
Patreon.
that's what we haven't launched the Patreon
Yeah.
just yet, but that's part of the bonus content that we do for it. So it turned into something dope. So actually, shout out to Duchess for fucking saying
out.
that it sounded like we suck dicks, because we totally turned it into something else, and we turned it, we use it to our advantage, and it's cool. It's fun because when we bring guests in, we always almost all the time bring guests in. I know a lot of people in the Tucson area pretty involved in the hip hop and shit, the hip hop scene. And I would bring in a lot of the homies, and we just talk about music and what they plan on doing with their careers and shit. Is fun, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like what you guys do.
Yeah.
But you bring in some industry motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Like,
You're more on the music side, and we're kind of more on like the film and TV
exactly,
side,
bro.
I'd say.
That's why I fucking love your guys' podcast, man.
We don't really have like as many blue check marks right now as
as we like to call
say
it.
in LA.
Yeah.
But we definitely bring interesting people from behind the camera.
Yeah.
I
Like,
have a
jobs
bunch
that
of
you've never really even thought about. And that's what we like to bring in and inform people about the industry, while also being, dumb as fuck.
Can you tell
Making stupid jokes.
the listeners exactly what it is that you do behind the scenes?
Oh, I'm a set dresser, prop master, PA if I got it to make rent,
Nice. And
What's a PA?
production assistant.
There you go.
that's
I
dope.
I'll
have
basically
many hours logged in as one of those. Too many.
What's your main title, Bill?
I am 5 union days away from being in props.
Okay.
But
So you guys are all in props
legit
then, right?
props.
All three of you guys.
We're all
For the most
yeah,
part. Yeah, Freddie works a little bit more set dressing than. But
I have many years with furniture delivery, so set dressing is you set furniture, you put the pictures up, you put everything.
You do like the first part,
Depending
right?
on who
With the
you're
room
working
and shit.
for, like some people are more hands-on.
That's so funny too, because it's like, oh, I move furniture. It's like, actually, now I'm gonna do this on movie sets and get paid way more for it.
Yeah.
yeah, we were joking. I used to set dress a lot when I first got into the union, and on all the sets, everybody would joke. They're like, okay, we're just overpaid movers. Like, essentially, that's who you are, because you gotta like go with the. I mean, you have a little bit of creative pull, but you kind of go with the decorator, and she's like, "Oh, move this."
And what is your title, Mike?
I'm a prop master.
Prop master.
I
I've told your story multiple times, like because I've told them about the Kendrick Lamar fucking swimming
that was a
pools.
different position.
What exactly did you do
he
on
was
that
the
one?
production designer.
I was the production designer on that. So, okay, to put into layman's terms, every single thing that you see, as far as the creative vision goes, is the responsibility of 3 people. You have your director, your DP, who is your cinematographer. It stands for
Director of photography.
Exactly, director of photography. And then you have your production designer, who's in charge of the world. So the production designer is in charge of creating the world that those 3 people collaboratively come up with. And the DP is in charge. The cinematographer is in charge of making it look beautiful with light,
right,
and the way it's seen through the lens of the camera. And the director is more in charge of what's going on in that world that's being shot.
He's in charge of actors, basically.
So essentially, the action and the motion and the actors and anything that's moving in the frame.
That's awesome, man. That breakdown is so fucking cool because I've been trying to get more into like the DP side of doing things.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I just got a camera and I have like some ideas that I want to do, like some little mini movies and videos and music videos and stuff.
And you said you brought your camera out here, right?
I do have it.
We're gonna do the brawl with the breakaway bottles.
We've got to. Yeah, we need to do some.
I mean, real bottles.
I'm with it. I should have brought the damn gimbal, but I do have like a couple tripods.
Oh, you're
and
good.
shit like that, yeah.
It's cool.
I brought the anal
drone
bead.
app, bro.
Yeah,
Give the drone.
I want a drone. I want a drone. That's
drone,
actually
bro?
coming up in the tech news and shit like that. But
the drones have been getting fucking nuts.
They're getting-
like
yeah.
they're
You've seen that?
so big now.
Oh, the
like
big
they
ones,
are
okay.
carrying big ones.
Yeah,
big
did you see the
cameras.
video I
which we're gonna
sent
do
you
later.
from that thing that I was working on with like the car getting blown up, and you could see the drone like just whip through the fucking frame like that. That was an 8-propeller drone carrying a film rolling 60mm camera.
Yeah,
Holy
they're
shit.
insane now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was just working on a movie and we were shooting in these ruins, and they had a drone operator come down like 30 feet into the ruins, come all the way back out the door and up over us for like probably a solid mile, just fucking fly away. And fucking the shot looks so fucking good. I wish I could.
I'm excited to get me a drone, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about those a little bit more.
The
in the tech.
things, basically, the things these like legit drone pilots can do is wild.
Yeah,
the
it's crazy.
shots you can get with these drones is
Yeah.
crazy.
And usually it's someone controlling the drone and then someone controlling the camera on the drone. It's just fucking nuts what they can accomplish with these things.
Riley, you doing okay over there?
Changing the game.
You did.
Oh, yeah, we never finished the chicken.
What's fun? Yeah, dude, you got to go back to that. We did on a tangent because we actually started with this. I asked you guys about the fires. Yeah. That was the at the end. But tell me about a little more about the bin bin.
Are you talking about the Riley tummy fires?
Yeah, that shit is burning.
The 2019 Riley tummy fires.
It's a burning.
I heard that they're actually spreading down to the anus area.
Yeah. There's just a helicopter that flies over with Tums and just drops.
Do you want to clarify, Riley? Or you?
Yeah. So pretty much, I had to sign a waiver at Dave's Hot Chicken. I had to sign a waiver to get this Reaper chicken. I wanted one nugget. Pretty much.
This is like
it's not a nugget. It's a
fucking strip.
The whole strip was the size of
it's
a
like
fucking
a big ass breast cut in half.
Yeah,
honestly, it's pretty big, dude. It's long.
She was thick.
That's what she said.
This is the spot. Dave's Hot Chicken being the spot to get the in LA at least to get the Nashville hot chicken, which is a pretty big thing. I'm surprised none of you guys have ever heard of Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah, it was a good spot, man. Like we brought up Roscoe's, but fucking Dave's was the spot, man.
I signed the waiver. We came back. We went live on our Instagram. And boy, oh boy, that shit hurt. It was like a dry rub of just pain.
Wait till tomorrow morning. Trust and believe that shit gonna hurt.
Oh no, I think that's gonna happen immediately when this ends.
It's working.
But we did it for the bin bin. So we have a thing on our show called the Charity Bin Bin. And what it is,
I challenged him $25.
Yeah, Mikey was like, $25 is you won't eat this fucking Reaper chicken. I was like, deal.
Yeah.
I probably should have bargained more, I'll be honest.
Adam Simmons was like, Riley, you gotten cheap on it.
Yeah, right.
You could have pulled 50. You just didn't try.
Yeah.
You're a gambler. Come on.
Yeah, I probably could have pulled some more for that. But what this all goes to is we're doing on the Plunge a fundraiser for the Special Olympics of New Hampshire. We're doing an event called the Penguin Plunge in February, and we want to have our whole team do it pretty much. So
we've done it how many years now?
This is our first year. We've just been.
Okay. I thought you did it last year.
No, so we've been having like a swear jar type thing where if we do certain things, we have to pay. So we've just cumulatively been on our own kind of self-fundraising, and now the actual fundraising is starting to begin.
That's cool.
So we're going to be starting to post about that and talking about it every week, trying to get the fundraiser out. But right now we have like $700 in it after some stuff. So we already have about 2 people on our team, and I think going forward we're trying to get as many as we can. So
I think Mikey's already. I think Mikey's up to $125 donation.
Yeah, Mikey has donated $125.
I make them eat a lot of weird shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome though.
Or Hunter, like I like pissing Hunter off, so I think watching him, making him do weird shit that he absolutely has already said I'm not gonna do, and then he sees $100 like at the thing, he's like,
well, he doesn't see $100 and says go. I go, no, that's $100. You have to do it. And he's like, God damn it. Because then I just guilt him. I go, what? You hate children with disabilities? Like I hit him with that card. He's like, God, no, I don't hate children with disabilities.
What if me and Mikey joined up for one? What if we each threw down $25 for Hunter to do 10 shots of vodka and then do a podcast?
10 shots? I mean, he may have already have done that before.
Within an hour before doing the podcast.
Shit. Maybe we can see.
Like he lines up 10 shots.
Damn,
half
like
an
one
hour
right after another.
It takes about 20 minutes for liquor to kick in, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Waits 20 minutes.
It's the cap
starts
tequila.
the podcast.
Oh God.
Oh, it's what's left over?
Yeah, so
it's
okay.
inside the cap.
That's awesome.
To clarify things up, I brought a bottle home from Mexico. I just went on a trip to Mexico, and I just came back and brought this really good tequila. And there's like a shot's worth of tequila in the bottle cap itself. Like
I feel like that's more than a shot.
Yeah,
you just gave me a shot, and look at how much is left. Like a tenth.
Tiny off the top.
That's fucking awesome.
Did you realize you literally just have to tip the top over to pour
There we
it
go.
out?
Yeah, so
Because you guys have been trying to do the...
Holy shit.
Haven't you guys been trying to get the plastic
Oh
one?
no, it had a plug in it.
Yeah, I
it
was able to finally get the plug. Sorry, I've been working at.
But anyway,
That's still
we were
dope, though,
talking
man.
about charity over here. We were talking about charity.
Yeah. Sorry.
What if-
Sorry to interrupt about your charity to talk
wait.
about my drinking tequila of the bottle cap.
Is this?
Go ahead, man. Wrap that up real quick.
I'll do $25 a piece if both you and Hunter do that.
cumulatively 10, or each of us do 10?
And then I think Mikey will probably each of you do 10. And then I think Mikey would also.
That's a lot.
Wait, what am I paying?
So that
I don't know.
shots for
I'm not
$25
trying to kill him.
So basically,
it's like $100 right there. For $100 probably.
there's a chance.
bro.
That seems.
I'm
like
not trying to kill him.
You know,
That seems like a bunch, man. But
yeah,
You know
if you
how
guys want to
many
donate to
gold
our bin
medals
or our
can we
thing, we'll
won?
be putting it out.
so yeah.
You know how many golden retrievers
Mm-hmm.
can be fun?
Where exactly did you get this tequila from?
Tequila. I got it from
we'll come back to that.
Did you like
I'll
that?
come up with something.
Cancun, Mexico.
In Cancun?
Yes, sir.
Well, shout out to you for fucking sharing that with us,
I'm
man.
gonna
Because
go-
we killed that bottle earlier.
More specific,
I'm about to
Tulum.
go broke
Tulum.
on the fucking
Tulum.
penguin plunge over here.
That's definitely something new right there. And yeah, man, shout out to you for recommending the fucking Dave's Hot Chicken because that shit was really, really fucking good, man.
Yeah.
that
That
was
shit was
something new.
fire.
Something new for me. And I've told it on the podcast before when I love traveling and trying new places and, really good places and shit, man. So that was really cool.
Yeah, Southern
I'm gonna
Mexico
be recommending
tequila.
that to everybody that I know that's coming out this way too, man.
Yeah,
we
definitely
still
the
got-
chicken place. Fucking A.
We still got we got the Comedy Store tomorrow night too.
That's
This is true.
right. Joey
This is true.
Diaz.
Joey fucking Diaz.
Fuck yeah. And then fucking Roastmaster Jeff Ross.
That's right.
Ken,
And Bobby Lee.
do you have any good ramen spots by you?
We have a couple. There's a couple of the sushi places that actually have really good ramen there and shit in Tucson.
Yeah.
And shit, but I guarantee they're probably not as good as they are out here. I wouldn't doubt if they are.
Are you going to Tucson, Bill?
No. I was gonna say
Well,
maybe we
to
should
meet,
get ramen
maybe to go hang out
tomorrow.
with homie Kaz now.
Hey man, yeah, you got a spot to chill at my crib, bro.
Yeah, we have to jump into a what is it? Is it Century's? You guys recorded Century? Is it at his house? Or
It's at
is
his
it-
dad's house. It's in the garage at his dad's
Oh,
house.
cool.
It's just like this, bro. But we
Dope.
actually do have a little diner table and a fucking. We have 2 booths, one for me, one for him, and one for the guests. and shit.
Yeah, dude, you were telling me that earlier.
It's
I was
actually
like,
pretty dope, dude.
You
but
set it up like a diner.
we have so
you
much
gotta
more
hang.
shit.
Did you hang some hanging lights or anything? Over
We do.
there? You
Well,
know, like
actually,
the
he
hood
has
lights?
some really dope DJ lights and shit because he's
Oh,
a DJ.
yeah, right.
So he has some really cool ones, and like every week we switch it up to like a different color.
Cool.
So some days it's all green in there, sometimes it's all red. You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty dope, man. He has it all set up nicely and shit. But there's a lot more things that we're gonna do. We're gonna make it like a total fucking like experience. Like we'll have the food there for the something new.
Yeah.
A little spot where we can grub.
Oh,
we want
yeah.
to have a little bar area, and then I want to have a green screen wall so that I can do really cool stuff with the
Right.
guests. You know what I'm saying? And get way more content for the fucking Hood
Yeah.
diner. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
so
yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do, man. But we're gonna get there. Moving into music news, bro. I don't really have too much. You guys ever see that dude? What is his name? I think it's called Karaoke Carpool with James
Car-
Corden.
Yeah,
Karaoke.
James Gordon. Yeah,
he
Have
did
you
that.
seen the
he did
airplane
Kanye
one, right?
with, yeah, bro.
Jesus
That's-
Walks. Yes.
I thought that was pretty cool,
It
man.
was sick.
Wait.
I haven't been a big Yeezy fan lately, bro.
Wait,
but
you just
I
said
like
he
that.
did one with Kanye
In
He
an
did one with Kanye
airplane.
in an airplane, in like a
in like his
757.
private jet or something like that.
I don't think it was like a full
Were they like
fucking
behind
plane.
the helm and like flying the plane and shit?
It was like a big. It was a lot. It had the whole fucking congregation in there singing
What?
and shit, bro. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He brings a choir out with him, and he does these
Yeah.
things called
Okay, that is-
Sunday.
okay,
he does
I'm s-
Sunday service is what it's
I'm
called.
sorry.
Oh.
That is not carpool karaoke anymore.
Oh yeah, it's Airpool.
You moved- yeah,
Airpool
yeah.
karaoke
Airpool
is what
karaoke.
they called it.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
but they had a choir in there?
Yeah, well, so
that's
he-
not
and
fucking good.
and he did
That's not
Jesus
hanging
Walks.
out. That's
He
you
did
pull
Jesus
that
Walks,
away.
and
He did-
fucking James Corbin's in there. Boom, 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 boom.
No.
Boom, boom, boom.
Why do you
boom,
keep Justin?
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he did that shit, bro. So yeah,
that,
shout
that
out
was
to
fire though. So
was
Kanye
cool.
just dropped his album, Jesus is King.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring that in, but I have not heard it, dude. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I listened to a little bit. I couldn't get into it.
I've heard it's kind of preachy.
It is very preachy from like what I was listening to. It's not the old Kanye. It's definitely
Definitely
a
not.
new Kanye. It's even further than his last one, the Ye album, the one with the mountains, where people were already starting to be like, I don't know if I like this too much.
Right.
It's even more on the preachy.
Like they were kind of giving him a pass on that one. Like, it's kind of you, Kanye, but this is something completely different.
yeah.
Bill's over here making signals like he's gonna steal second base and shit.
I'm trying.
He's like, hey.
I was reaching out to grab some second base. Now Nick's signaling.
Does he want
I was
the
signaling
remotes?
for I was signaling for
No.
Freddie to turn down my headset because everyone started yelling and my headset was pumped up really high. And
It
then
still
Freddie
is.
was asking where is his.
Yeah.
where his knobs, which I think are those on top.
No, it's not the middle one.
It is the middle
Unless-
one. It's
I got it.
100% the middle.
Middle-
No.
one's
The
Bill's.
middle one's me.
I'll give you a number 2.
Nope.
No.
Pobrecito Riley's number 2.
There's only
Yeah.
3, and the middle one's
I'm
definitely. Bill.
100%
That's
the
definitely
one you're
me.
touching is you.
Yeah.
Nope, it's me.
Oh.
Hey, Bill, do you need a charger?
Yes. Oh fuck. Actually, yeah. Hold that thought. I'm gonna go get my phone.
Okay.
I threw it in the lake to make
Okay,
a wish.
well, that was pretty much the extent of my music news. You got any music news this week?
Nothing besides you've gotten me very into DaBaby since listening. To
Right.
episode
Well,
2
that's
weeks
Century
ago.
getting me into the
Yeah,
baby
dude.
and shit like that. I'm good.
I just
I'm
can't
good.
stop listening to DaBaby lately.
Yeah, because you know, like Century says, he's with the shits, bro.
Dude,
not the
fucking
second
DaBaby.
I got some movie news
I
once
needed
they
some shit with
fix
some
this
bop in
shit
it.
out. Are you guys happy with how your fucking headphones are? What's going
I'm
on
fine
over here?
I ain't got no issues.
No, mine's just mad loud.
Look me in my face. I ain't got no worries.
Turn that. Oh, it's the next one. Next one over. No, next one over.
No, this one's mine.
That's what I've been saying.
So why is Bill saying that's his?
That's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
man.
Oh, you good, bro? You good?
I do have more movie. I mean, music news to add.
you
I have
music,
more. I do.
Music
I do.
news? Okay.
I
what you
want to
got?
just input because I got really excited. I don't usually get it. Like, I like music and everything. Like, are we good? Just to,
Yes.
So it cannot.
I think.
So he can have clean cut.
No, you good. You good. You good.
So I was reading, I think yesterday or whatever. I've always said in my lifetime, like I was like the only band I care for a reunion show, like the only band I ever wanted to see more than anything is fucking Rage Against the Machine,
Okay.
because the energy. If you see any of the live shows, like do what they told you, you know what I mean? Like him fucking pumping up like the entire huge fucking crowds they have. They look like the most fun shows in the world.
So are they getting back together or what?
They're doing a
They
reunion
just
show.
announced a tour.
No shit.
On top of that, My Chemical Romance also just
Yeah,
announced they're getting back
Rage
together.
Against the Machine and
Yeah.
then My Chemical
And My
fucking
Chemical Romance is also getting back together and doing
Oh,
a
you
tour.
turned me down, homie. K. Check.
Wallu wallu.
Yes, that one is 100% Bill's.
All right, so should we stop touching shit? Because
That
everyone's
is
good?
mine.
I
Yeah.
told you, dude.
Weird.
Bro,
over
see,
your
that's the
fucking
beautiful thing. It's the hood diner, dog. You know what I'm saying?
The Hood
We
Diner.
don't even sweat the small stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying? We keep it hood as fuck over there.
Absolutely.
So we're straight. Like, I mean, some nights we'll hear the dogs next door barking and fucking
Yeah.
helicopters going over Century's fucking neighborhood and shit right there. So-
Sometimes we'll hear the girls next door barking because they fucking dogs too, bro.
Yeah, but dude, I was excited for this tour, but then I found out it's like they're doing like Texas through New Mexico to Arizona and then Coachella.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like
I
the
don't
actual
wanna-
Coachella?
I don't want to go to Coachella to see fucking Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't want to pay $1,000 to see Rage
No,
Against the
I don't
Machine?
want to pay $1,000.
Mikey,
to
you
watch
could
all
be an
this fucking-
influencer.
Nah, man, I don't want to like. chill
Pretty
with
sure
all
you
these
need like
fucking-
$20K to get into Coachella.
Or a blue check mark.
or a blue check mark. Yeah,
No,
Look at
20K
that.
followers. Sorry.
Oh,
I said
yeah,
that.
so my
go.
apologies.
You've been to Coachella, right?
I went with Tyler one year. Can I get a little more of that?
Exactly.
Sweet.
That's the only reason
Give
Bill
him
could
minutes.
get in because he went
You-
with
No, I didn't
You went
want
with
to
your
go.
celebrity roommate.
Me and
Yeah.
Tyler didn't want to go. John
That's the
and
funny
Brett
thing about
did.
Coachella. Nobody actually wants to go.
Tyler had to go
have
to
to
do
go, man.
some sort of promotion thing.
Would you like to name drop so people know who you're talking about?
Tyler Posey.
Okay.
So
Teen Wolf superstar.
Yeah.
So he brought me, Brett, and John, and we mostly hung out at the hotel by the pool, except for the one day when he had to do the promotion thing, and we went. I didn't know any of the people playing there except for Radiohead, and I caught a bit of their show.
dope.
But
Are there-
everything else, I was like, I don't.
Are
give a
there
shit about
actually
this.
like good hotels at Coachella? Did they build nice
The parties,
hotels
I
just
hear the
for
hotel
Coachella?
parties are pretty good.
There was a really we
nice
stayed
rentals.
in a nice spot with a big pool, and there was a big party that was another part of the trip. Like
Because that's all that's
we got
there,
put
right?
up in a hotel.
It's once a year they do the festival. So they actually like built hotels for people to stay out just for this festival.
Yeah, and I forget what the party was for, but the party was like a promotion for something too. And like, I feel like a lot of people were dressed really nice, and I was wearing like a Horse the Band shirt.
I don't really
Super
fuck with
metal.
Coachella, but I did see Sunday service set up for Coachella.
Okay.
Whoever fucking designed that shit, that was beautiful.
Sunday
dude.
service?
Yeah, look up Sunday service.
It's
at
a new
Coachella.
thing that he does. He brings in like a church choir with him, and they just fucking create like music and fucking just
Yeah, I can't really explain.
Some like it's
the
like how they
backdrop
sound in churches and stuff like that. Singing, all singing together, but he busts out his samplers and just does really cool shit with them. And I feel like it kind of fits the whole mode or direction that he's kind of going in now that he's being a little more like religious about what he's doing and shit. Which to each their own, man. And if that's what he needs to do to better himself, then by all means do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
So okay, so we're gonna move into movie news and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fucking this
is our specialty.
That's your forte and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And here we go.
Are you the keymaster?
Wrap it up, fuzzball.
We came, we saw, we kicked his ass.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. They're gonna see some serious shit.
Have you guys heard about this fucking HBO Max that they just announced?
Wait.
No.
So is it like their own streaming service that you have to pay?
You mean kind of like HBO Now and HBO Go?
Yeah,
apparently.
Are you talking about Max Keebler's big move? Because yes, I do.
Riley, that's not what we heard. He must have just shit his brains out.
Pepsi Max.
Are we talking Max Keebler's big move?
No, fuck yeah, we are, dude. I'm talking about HBO Max and what the fuck it is and why.
What is it? What is it?
Well, I looked at it and it's apparently the same kind of thing as HBO Now. It's just gonna have, I guess, more newer content, and it's also going to be somewhat of like a Hulu-ish type of thing where it bought out Sesame Street, and so it's going to show more shit like
content.
It's just different content from different providers and shit, more than just HBO. I guess
buying up,
but it's the exact same price as HBO Now, and I'm like, I really don't see the fucking difference. But I mean,
I think they need to team up with like one of the people that are already coming out, like because you have people getting pumped for. Disney Plus is about to change the game.
Yeah, didn't it launch already, or is that coming out, right?
This week,
November
dude. 12th, maybe next week.
12th, yeah.
Next week, it drops. But also, I think Apple is dropping theirs, too.
Have they
Apple
confirmed?
Plus, yes.
Apple Plus is dropping theirs the same
they have
exact
the premiere
week.
show with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, that's what we saw. We saw.
Wait,
downtown.
see or whatever.
See, yeah, that's their.
It looks badass.
It does look badass. It's an Apple Plus exclusive.
What's it? Do you know what the premise of it is?
It's
it looks like Game of Thrones,
but in the future,
it's
but in the past.
In the future, it's like
everything's overgrown.
No one can see anything.
Yeah, no one's been able to see for generations.
But some of the kids that they're having are starting.
The gift of sight was a curse. It collapsed society. But now, these newborn children can see. And do we murder them? What do we do with these seeing children?
You can see? I don't understand.
That's
probably the best promotion of that show.
That's on Apple Plus. Okay, so they got a few things brewing.
They got a few things doing, but I mean, you're going against fucking Disney.
Yeah.
So they're offering to release every single movie that they've ever released on Disney
Have
Channel.
they confirmed Disney
everything.
Channel movies?
Yes.
That's all I give a shit about.
They confirmed
It's
Disney
early
Channel movies.
2000s.
So their main
90s.
staples are everything Pixar, everything Disney Channel,
Marvel?
Fox, Marvel, Star Wars, Nat Geo.
They
Hulu,
got it all.
ESPN Plus.
They do got a lot.
You know, if you want to buy those, I'm a DVD collector, as a lot of people are in this room. Where if you want to buy the whole Star Wars series, that's you're pushing 150
Wait,
plus.
ESPN to
like stuff
sports?
like that, like any of these, like it's extremely big. Same with Marvel. You buy any of those, that's one movie that price will never fucking go down. It's always going to be.
If you want to
plus.
buy all the Marvel movies, it's going to cost you $500.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, and now you have them all at your disposal.
You have them all on a
$5.99
streaming
a month? Where Apple Plus?
I'd say $9.99.
If
it's like all $10.
I thought it was $5.99 from the.
No, I think the $10.
Or is that the Apple one?
$7.99
Apple one's
maybe?
only like $5.
Maybe the
Apple
Apple
like
one's
that.
got to be cheap because nobody else is going to scoop that
Anyway,
shit up. Disney, I'm definitely getting.
When you sign up for Disney Plus, enter promo code Riley's Bussy. You get 15% off.
See,
all your purchases.
I don't trust Disney to keep all that content on all the time. It's like when they did
You got something up your
The vault, like they're going to vault it, kind of.
like think of when buying DVDs and stuff was like
the VHSs and shit too.
So like they would be like, oh yeah, DVDs. Okay, we're gonna put one movie out a year.
Every year.
Yeah, so
Fresh out the vault.
Here's
Yes,
Snow
that's
White.
what I'm saying.
You know?
Dude, as a collector, that's the most frustrating thing.
But
too,
I
'cause
get
you
what
can't
he's
get
saying.
The Disney
like,
movies,
they're gonna change it up on people once they bring everybody on. And once they got you, then it's like, oh, well, you know what? You didn't notice that Swiss Family Robinson is no longer here.
We're gonna
You know
just
what I mean?
take down the first 10 years of the Marvel universe for no reason. See you in 1 year when we re-release the Hulk.
Kaz, something in the past you've said concerns me is Like, I almost want, I want the good version.
Right.
Because, like, you say there's the basic version. We haven't heard anything about, like, an advanced one. Because I want the Hulu Live with it, or I want ESPN Plus. Like,
That's
I
the
want
only
to pay.
thing.
I want to pay for no ads.
Figures out a way for, like, better.
You know what? So
streaming?
I just got my own place, and my roommate has YouTube TV. That shit's fire.
Yeah, I heard you get like all the games and
all
shit
the
now,
games
too,
and
right?
stuff, like on time, like no lag almost.
How much you paying?
I have no idea.
The Hulu,
That's him.
the good Hulu one is like $15.99, I think, is where it's at now.
But it's like
I don't even blame you for not knowing, because if my roommate was paying for it, I would not give a
You're like, what?
Yeah.
You what? He pays for it? Fuck that.
But the fact alone, like, it comes with so much stuff. Like, Hulu is, in itself is, $7.99 a month if you go with the basic. So that's included. Like, ESPN Plus is like $49.99 a year. So you're now getting every UFC fight. You're getting all ESPN Plus articles, which, like, if you're someone who's really into like fantasy sports like me, those are huge.
Fucking.
PlayStation View's not that bad either.
No.
I did the trial on
They're all starting to figure the shit out.
Live games, and the fucking movie selection was sick. I watched Angels in the End Zone.
Angels in the End Zone?
Time since I was like
wait,
12
Angels
years
in the
old.
outfield or Angels in the End Zone?
Angels in the End Zone.
What is
bro.
that?
Is that like part
Fucking
2 or something?
Baseball season's over, dog.
Angels at the Gold Post.
It's I believe it's with one of the youngest Lawrence brothers in it.
Yo.
Remember, like Joey Lawrence, Brotherly Love back in the day?
Yeah.
But speaking of fucking fantasy sports, can we don't usually get the platform to talk about this. We're all in a league against each other.
Listen, well, hold on. I got sports. We'll get to sports.
He's like, you shut up a minute.
Let me wrap up. Watch. No, hold on. Let me make a note of
still
that
have
real
music?
quick.
It sounds like you.
We're in movies right now.
Okay.
It sounds like you have new sports that you're going to introduce us to.
Okay.
Welcome
There's
to the
like
Wiffle
game.
Game.
Like, oh, I got sports. You ever hear of
The what?
toss ball?
Like individual movies? Or
Oh, it's just like I do like movie news and then I move into
because
like
you know what we
sports and
got
shit
coming
like-
out?
What is that?
Harriet, dude.
Harriet?
The Tubman movie.
Okay. Is that coming out?
Harriet
Yeah.
Tubman, bro.
There's a movie?
He wants to get on a train that's underground.
Yeah, it's like
and
Triple X. You know that Vin Diesel
he
movie?
wants to
But
get
with
on
a-
a train.
Oh shit.
Harriet
It's
Tubman.
underground.
Whatever happened
He's
to
like,
Harriet
there's
Tubman being on the
trains.
$20 bill, by the way?
I heard about that and then I never saw anything.
Oh,
happen
they just
of it.
decided to make a movie, and then we're like, we'll
They'll
make plenty of
forget about the
$20.
Because that was a thing, right? Like, that was a
Yeah.
thing.
I remember hearing that.
Harriet Tubman was
That
going to
was
be on the
never gonna
20.
fucking happen.
There's so many things that like everyone gets all crazy about, and
They
then they
just don't
forget
happen,
like
yeah.
the next couple of days because they're like, but
Like
what about
the
this
aggro
article on
crag.
Facebook?
Dude, yeah, what happened to the fucking aggro crag?
It's still happening.
Okay,
It's in the
cool.
works. You guys are all gonna get a bill for $100 in about a month.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are all going to help us pay for our wonderful aggro crack.
You get one of me for $100.
more like
Okay, so
65.
speaking of other shows, have you guys seen anything about that show called The Witcher, starring Henry Cavill?
It's
that based on the game?
Is it? I never know if it was a game. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
that's a game.
Okay, it's on Netflix. It's coming out on Netflix. I saw a couple trailers to it. It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, you can fucks in that game, bro.
All right.
Wait, it's a movie or a TV?
It's a show, I believe. It's on It's a Netflix show. I don't think it's going to be a movie. I think it's going to be a show.
Yo,
I think
they
they're
said
trying to
that-
do like a Game of Thrones type of thing over there on Netflix. You know
looks-
what I'm saying?
Yo, they said Netflix have died down on like producing shows, but I haven't seen it slow down
No, they're
yet.
still pumping shit out,
Yeah,
man.
Netflix just built a studio in New Mexico. The fuck they talking about?
Yeah, they have
Right.
their. We just saw their headquarters today. Remember that?
Yeah, it's on my fucking Snapchat or it's on
Yeah.
my Instagram stories and shit. But yeah, that one looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Let me see. The only other thing I have left in movie news is John Witherspoon passed away.
Oh,
This is
fucking R.I.P.
Pops from
We didn't
Friday.
even mention that on fucking Failing Hollywood. Holy shit, John
Yeah.
Witherspoon.
Oh,
Yeah,
where's
man.
Nick? I had a great video. I forgot to show for our podcast. We recorded our podcast.
We're killing it, guys. We're killing it.
No, it was too much. That was a 2.5 hour long episode.
I mean, I can just put it up to the mic. It's just John
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon being fucking hilarious.
Is it like all his like best moments and shit like
No,
that?
it's just one little rant.
Okay.
I sent it to Nick.
Is it from fucking where he says I whoops the pussy?
Is it from fucking?
Whoops the pussy. But yeah, man.
Right here.
John Witherspoon passed away, man. So rest in peace, Pops
Yeah,
from
dude.
Friday.
That's
he
a
was
big one.
He was 77. I'm good.
Big bucket of wind right there, man. He.
Steroids. After 20 years, that's a bad motherfucker. I think there should be a whole new league where you can have all the steroids you want. Who cares if you grow another foot? You got 3 fucking feet? Run, motherfucker! Basketball game, I don't see a motherfucker fly. Let them all have steroids. Boxing, I want to see somebody knock that motherfucker's head off. I want to see a hockey player eat the fucking puck. I'm going to tell you who needs some steroids. The soccer player, 3 fucking hours. The score is 1-1. Get some steroids. I want to see the score 115 to 150. I'll pay to see some shit like that. But you need steroids. I'm going to get me some fucking steroids. I want to be able to bang a girl for about 2 years. Knock them motherfuckers.
What is that from?
It's just him ranting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious,
Dude,
man.
he was
Bang
genius,
a girl for
man.
about 2 years.
Yeah, he was
fucking
funny,
genius.
dude.
Friday was him and Friday was
Dude, honestly,
yeah.
that should have been an honorable mention on most quotables too, because there's a lot of funny ass lines.
When he's just
Friday,
talking about
man.
the fridge, dude.
Yeah, right.
He's like talking
Every
about
time
him
I come in the
eating.
kitchen, you in the kitchen, and a goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food.
What
That was
was
a
it?
good one.
You drinking all the milk. It doesn't even matter what kind it is. You drinking the 1%, the 2%, the fat free. It's so good.
You better put some water on that shit. He's all got picture today, son, by a stinking ass filthy dog.
Yeah, but dude, big bucket of win right there. God bless the dead. He was a good one.
Yeah, man, he was funny as shit as he was Pops. I think also on the Wayans brothers.
Yeah,
he
was.
He killed it on that shit too, man.
Oh, and Boondocks, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Don't forget
that's
about
right.
Boondocks.
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking
Oh my God, the Boondocks.
And I heard that they were supposed to bring that. They were gonna in talks of bringing that back, man.
Yeah.
So that definitely
I
fucking
heard about
sucks.
that.
Yep.
Okay, so switching over to sports.
Sports.
The Nationals.
Sports.
The Nationals won the World Series.
Yeah, they did.
Tim and Eric.
Shout out to Nationals.
Sports.
I would have rather them win
Helmet
than
touch.
Houston again.
and the Astros, man. But yeah, just touch on that shit. One thing I did see that happened during Game 5 of the World Series. Did you guys happen to see the 2 girls that were banned for
Yes.
Yeah,
for
they
flashing the titties? and shit
Dude,
like
that was
I
on
did
cable.
saw that. It was on every
That
porn
was
station
on-
that you could visit.
I
too.
agree with it 100%. They shouldn't be allowed out of their fucking house with those tiny ass titties. Keep them locked up, bro.
Man.
Well,
Bro.
that's their thing. I guess they flashed like a bunch of shit. That's just their thing.
Apparently they
There was
do that.
2 of them.
Yeah,
They
there's
do
There
that.
wasn't one, but there was 2, and they were on each side of like the dude underneath them.
Yeah,
Dude,
man. But hey,
Did you see the
They're
picture
glorious
of the dude from the
titties.
side where he's
Yes, where he's like, but he's got the camera too. The other dude is like, oh,
that shit.
There's
got-
one guy that
you
that
are
shit's
not
famous.
You
That shit's
guys are
famous
not
as
gonna.
fuck right there.
Oh man, my Jerry and Frank from accounting are gonna love this.
Yeah, man. Okay, so only other thing I got is sports. Well, you had mentioned it. We're on this fantasy league.
right?
Okay, I've never done this shit before, bro, and I've been kind of doing it pretty much by
You're
myself.
winning the fucking league, dude.
So far,
you've
I
lost
haven't been
one
wanting
game.
to brag or anything like that because I
Yeah,
feel like when you start
you
bragging,
should.
is when
Fantasy
shit
leagues
goes
are
to
about
shit.
talk
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
Nah, I'm not gonna talk that
Fantasy
shit.
leagues,
I'm not gonna talk
should
that
totally
shit.
That's
talk
fair.
shit because
You're
you're
winning.
destroying.
I've said enough.
You're 7-1 right now. But who handed you that one, bro?
This is true. This
Who
is
handed
true.
you that
Yeah,
one?
guys
and
handed me that
then
L.
when you guys have the aggro crag in your we're gonna come up from behind in the playoffs. You'll see. Yeah,
That's a
Oh, we'll
hottest
take
thing
you
I've
in the
heard all day.
championship, bro.
If you have the aggro crag, we're making it
We're
light
like
up.
the
That's why it
2001
might
Patriots over here.
It might cost like $900. That's why it's like a big thing. But-
Holy shit! I haven't really mentioned that. With the fantasy league that we have, this little football fantasy league, you're getting us an actual trophy that's going to go to the
Yeah.
winner, right? Like somebody that's going to build it for us, and it's the aggro crag from what show is it again?
Guts. Global Guts.
Okay.
Do you have it? Guts. Guts. Like, dude,
Fuck yeah.
it was a fucking staple of. I'm sure most people listening to your podcast, fucking email Kaz and tell him how fucking good Guts is.
Fuck
Yo,
yeah.
Like it was
At
like
me.
Fucking
dude.
Mike O'Malley, baby.
You guys remember Wild and Crazy Kids?
Wild and Crazy Kids.
What was this? What was this? The theme song for that?
I don't
Just
know.
like
We have devices.
I only have
Right.
certain theme songs in my brain, and
Wild
Guts
and
was
crazy
Google it.
kids. They're so fucking wild and crazy. Who let
Google
that
it.
stray dog in
What
the
were you-
house?
Mikey, what were you going to mention about the fantasy league?
Well, we're getting this fucking trophy done. And it's gonna light up. It's gonna look amazing. The guy building it, like he built the props on like the Mandalorian TV show coming out,
which
Star
looks
Wars
fucking
shit.
dope as shit.
Yes,
I think I went to Disney just for that.
Yeah, I had a sit down lunch meeting with him and about like the build. He's like, "Oh, we'll come in." He's like, "I'll do." He's like, "You're my homie, so it's not gonna cost much to you, but like it's gonna be a legit trophy."
Fuck yeah, man. Wow.
So we're gonna have it out, and
we'll
that
see.
Means I gotta get Hunter on his shit. Hunter was 5-0, and then he's been
just a little background.
Do you have?
That's
guts?
right. That's right, dude.
Guts.
Come on.
I'm
Yeah,
Mike
dude.
O'Malley.
Back in Orlando, when Orlando was like this hot spot for like fucking children game shows and stuff like that, dude.
I just keep hearing Chris. Who the fuck is Mike O'Malley?
Yeah, Mike O'Malley,
He just kept
dude.
fucking saying that shit.
Yo, what up? I'm Mike O'Malley. He was a Boston guy too.
Yeah.
He always wore the fucking Boston jerseys. And
I just
shit
remember
like
him
that.
as the weird, the self-conscious cop.
Yeah, so
from My
whoever
Name is
one's
Earl.
gonna have that fucking trophy in their thing, but I gotta get on getting him to build it. I had to sit down lunch and we worked out details, but I gotta show up and see what we gotta do. But it's gonna be fucking dope. You're winning. We're gonna come from behind and take it.
I hope so, man. I mean, but like I said, this is my first time ever doing it. I'm excited just to even be fucking doing it. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's been fun and shit, man. And I just started looking at it, and it kind of tells you like what like the players are kind of projected to do and shit like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so, I mean, I kind of get the gist of
It's
it.
user-friendly.
But I'm fucking with it, man. I like it.
Who the fuck is even on your team? I can't even. Like, who's winning you this league? It's got to be like one player that's just
dominating,
wildly performing.
Dominate me, daddy.
I got the app open. I just need to get to your team's page.
I know I got Brady.
Hoodana. Oh, it's the fucking Patriots defense, dog. Of
Yeah,
course.
you got the Patriots defense has just been dominating.
They're the third. They're the third best
too.
fantasy player. So you have the first and
third best fantasy.
They're the
you have Christian McCaffrey,
number
and
one.
Patriots D.
Patriots D is statistically the third best player in fantasy so far this season.
Holy shit!
Word.
Yeah,
I think I did all right then on my picks then.
McCaffrey's the number one. So.
I said
who's your quarterback?
When we did this, I got
Brady.
I got Brady. and
Brady.
I also got Garofalo too.
Garoppolo.
I also got Garofalo, but I didn't play him.
Garoppolo.
I should have
Love
put him
me
in.
some Garoppolo.
So you
Is it
pretty
Garofalo?
much.
Nope.
So by winning, you just took the entire Patriots team, and then you're a sure thing.
I mean, hey,
You
for,
better pick up
for somebody who is first
dude.
time, I
Burkhead's
did it right.
available on the waiver wire, just so you know. Scoop him up, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's Garoppolo, by the way.
Garoppolo, my bad, Garofalo. You know what
It's Mark Ruffalo.
Have you seen that Family Guy thing where it's all
Garofalo?
Yeah, it's all now Mark Ruffalo and Janine Garofalo in Garofalo. Fucking love that shit, dude.
So good.
My last topic that I have before we get into a little bit of questions, man, is tech shit, tech and new shit. You know what I'm saying? The Apple just released the new AirPods. What are they called? The new ones? They're like deluxe or something.
AirPod Pros.
AirPod Pros.
Yeah,
there you
because
go.
Riley just bought some AirPods like today.
Earlier,
Actually,
man. Apparently they're supposed to be pretty dope because these have noise canceling in them, and they're actually like shorter than the other AirPods and shit. So
how do they have noise canceling? Do they have like the little rubber insoles that just
they
fill
have
up
tips
your
on
ear?
them. They have tips on them that you put. It comes with like a small, medium, and a large, and you adjust it to whichever one fits your ears.
Yeah,
the
which is
best.
dope because someone like me with fucked up ears, like I can multi.
You can adjust a medium in the left and a large on the right, and fucking all that shit. That's cool, man. Yeah, they coming in at $249.
Jesus.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait on those, or like I said, somebody that needs a website, hit me up.
Yeah,
I'll take Best Buy trade.
I was talking about it today because Riley just bought like the $150 pair or whatever.
Yeah.
I have two pairs of like AirPod type things. They're not AirPods, that's why I say that. One pair I bought off Amazon for $20. They work, they're cool. When I hit the button, it pauses it, and when I hit the button, it plays again. So I can listen to it at work, but if somebody important's talking to me, I can shut it off real quick.
That's cool. Does it let you use one at a time?
Yeah.
I like that.
I always use the one at a time because in my other ear we have walkie-talkies with like little like FBI surveillance like earpieces. So the other ear I usually have the walkie-talkie thing in, and then on this one I have the thing. And the walkie-talkie thing is good because they have like little molds, so you can hear the world around you really easily. Yeah. But then if they're talking in the walkie-talkie, you can hear the assistant director being like, oh, we need this prop. We need this prop. You're like, oh, shit. Okay. You get it in. So the other one I'm usually, if it's like a dull day or whatever in the morning, a lot of times in the morning, you just have to hustle and like prop up all these people.
Fuck yeah.
And then after that, you're just kind of monitoring and make sure the fucking people in the crowd aren't at the bar ain't drinking their drinks too quick or ain't drinking them at all and just not ashing it. So you're babysitting.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Dude.
So during that time,
if I'm propping it, you best not be drinking those drinks, motherfucker.
Don't be touching them shit.
You act, bro. How about that one?
All drinks will be poison, so we know who throws up. Fucked with the drinks.
No, we know who dies. Fucked up with the drinks.
Yeah, he did what he wasn't supposed to do. That motherfucker. The only other tech news I have is we were talking about drones earlier in the podcast.
Yeah.
DJI is one of the biggest companies that puts out drones for commercial use and shit for people to use. They announced one called the Mavic Mini, and it's like a little foldable fucking one.
$400.
It weighs like 249 grams, which is like 1 gram less than the FAA. I guess there's a law that anything above that you have to become a registered pilot to fucking maneuver the motherfucker and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this one is like, more targeted towards people, for the first time. But it does shoot in like 2.7K. It's not full 4K.
Yeah.
But it does a lot of like the simple things. It's a Wi-Fi connection. You can do it like just from your phone, or you can get like the package that has like the remotes and shit like that. I'm going to be getting me one, man.
What's the price tag on that?
That one is I think it's $399.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
And $499 for the Fly More package, which has 3 batteries,
extra
a carrying
wings.
case.
Are you going
and
full
the remote.
package?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I mean, but this is the thing. I am on the fence because there's one that's right above it, and it's called the Mavic Air, and it's just a little bit more, but it does weigh more, so you have to get the whole FAA.
It's more
shit.
heavy. It's more heavy duty. It has better quality.
It has
Did you
4K.
say it's called the Maverick?
Mavic.
It'd be way more badass.
Their big thing is Maverick.
The Maverick Air, right?
It's like, dude, this is a Top Gun drone right here.
But the
DJI
Mavic
is a
Air.
rad company, though.
DJI
Yeah.
loves DJI.
Oh, dude, that little camera that I've had with me all day is a little DJI, man.
Well, I was
That shit's
telling you,
fucking
I
dope.
had, I think it was the original Osmo.
the Osmo, yeah.
Yeah, and before I moved out here as a paranormal investigator, so I would use that while I was investigating. Like I'd do the original walkthroughs of the house and shit, and you just, kind of it give you the feeling of being a spirit and sweeping through a place, and it was right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, but DJI does make dope shit. The
For
Mavic,
cheap too.
The
They
Mavic
don't fucking
Air,
overcharge.
it shoots in 4K, and it's a little more heavier because I watched a couple videos on some of the fucking influencers that were able to get one from DJI beforehand, and the day DJI announced it and dropped it, there was like 10 videos from like different vloggers and shit that I follow on YouTube.
You see
And
Casey Neistats.
They said the one that stuck out to me, there's a dude from out here, and he went to like a higher elevation, like to a mountain, and because it was a higher elevation, the air was thicker and it couldn't really like do its thing after like I think like 50% battery and shit. And he was like, yeah, hopefully they fix that, you know what I mean? And that Mavic Air, it's more heavier and shit, and it can do like really cool shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to get a drone for a minute because I have a couple homies who became realtors, and they want me to start doing photos for them for inside their houses.
Dope.
So I want to be able to show,
too.
I want to be able to show like the houses from above and stuff. You know what I mean?
That's
So
where
I've
the
been-
money is.
That's an
photography,
ongoing gig, dude.
It
That
is.
doesn't dry up. It's always gonna have. They're gonna tell their dude. I would fucking
that's
yeah.
right. So see,
Get on that train.
That's where I'm like, the 500, but the next one up, it's like going to be like $999. It's going to be like $1,000, dude, to get the one with the Fly More package.
That'll pay
but
for
it's gonna
itself
be
in
investment.
no time.
It's that's how I'm trying to look at it, dude. So I'm like,
That's
really
what
interested.
I'm on that train too. I did our parents' house.
Yeah.
I did our photography for it for the posting.
Nice.
Yeah.
It
And
helps.
it's sold, baby.
It helps sell shit, man. Like even when you're trying to sell something on Facebook, like you have something, if you take good looking photos, man, like 8 times out of 10, people are going to be more anxious to actually buy it from you because it looks good. It's clean. It's not all out of focus and shit like that. I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy that, but like somebody who takes pride in the photos and shit, and to me, it makes a big difference.
Have you ever
man.
looked up mirrors for sale on Craigslist or Facebook Market?
Oh, and they're all like
Mirrors?
dirty and
Nick,
nasty.
go on Facebook right now, Facebook Market, and look up
Or
mirrors.
are you
for
talking about
sale.
the reflection?
Yeah, it's everyone's
yeah.
weirdly taking photos.
Yeah.
Like they're just like.
Is it like them with their wiener hanging out?
No,
Shit
but
like
it's
that?
just no one's comfortable, but they have to take a photo of the mirror.
But how do you do it without it? Do you do it just your hand?
Yeah, you could just stand off to the side, like have it reflecting
Dude,
the wall.
what
but
if
people
one
don't
dude does it
understand
with
anything.
the drone?
This is true.
The mirror?
Just got the drone hovering in the middle of it.
Honestly, I could probably fucking
see, a lot of these
Photoshop
people
that
know
out.
what they're doing.
Oh, these people do know what they're doing. Yeah. Oh, there's the one.
Yes.
Okay. They're
Y'all want this mirror?
There we go. They're all old
look at
dudes.
that! Look at
They're
the
all
gold
middle-aged
frame,
dudes.
Gold frame.
Is that guy naked?
No, go back. Yes,
Right side.
Gold frame on the right.
If I
Is
purchase
that a chick naked?
Do you come with the mirror?
Oh, it's a mannequin.
It's like a
mannequin.
it's a headless mannequin.
Okay.
It's like, if I purchase this mirror, do I get the guy trapped in it?
Dude,
That's the selling point.
we don't have a mannequin in the room.
Look at this one. We got feet.
Nothing but feet. Fuck yeah, it's on. You're not gonna see
Oh
my
yeah,
face.
right side.
There he is.
Large mirror.
There's this
out
Mexican
this
dude
mirror.
that comes with a mirror right there. And for
Only if I
our
get everything
listeners, I got to give you guys props for your podcast setting. It's fucking awesome. I feel like totally fucking at home here and shit.
Good,
but I love
thank
that you guys have the screen. Producer Nick right behind me doing his fucking thing with all the audio and shit, man. Like you guys have a very professional fucking setup, man. And
Thank
like,
you, dude.
from the jump, you know, for people that don't know the story. On the Plunge, which Riley showed, that you were visiting home one time and then you got to be a guest on his show.
Yeah.
And that made you guys want to do a podcast, right?
Yeah, essentially. I went and visited, I think it was for the holiday. No, it was for your graduation, right? It was definitely your graduation.
Yeah, it was my graduation
There you go.
party.
So he was graduating college, and I went back for that. And then I had started listening to his show at that point. So I had heard a bunch of stuff. And then I came back. I was like, I asked him if I could be on, and he was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he came in, and we got so drunk that night. And,
And you just became, you took over, huh? You hosted the motherfucker.
I kind of was like, I've never been on a podcast before, never done anything. And I was like, I got some shit to ask. And he's like, go for it. And I just started like going into a lot of this. We went through our IMDb's, I think, too. Like we went pretty deep into a lot of that stuff. But then Hunter, like I had a lot of questions and I beat on Hunter a lot, and it was fun.
It's cool, man.
So I had a lot of fun of like his expense, and but it was really playful. And we were all really drunk, and we went through. But
well, we all have to give Riley a big shout out because had that not gone down, who knows if you guys would have had this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And your guys' podcast,
Definitely.
I fucking love it, man, because I'm such a movie. I don't want to say I'm a movie buff, but I just fucking love movies, man.
yeah, you showed up for the award show, which was like really. Actually, Riley was like a last minute pickup because Almy couldn't do it anymore, but. You like every single show, I was like, here, try watching these shows. You hit every single one of them almost. It was like going back. I was like, hey, did you check out Fleabag yet? He's like, yeah. I busted that whole both seasons out in 2 days, man.
I mean, me being a graphic designer, bro, I have the TV on like while I'm doing work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
so
course.
I can burn through seasons. Like I just said,
Yeah.
After Fleabag, dude, I went back to Weeds, bro. I killed the entire Weeds in like a week, bro.
Dude,
like I just fucking
you need
killed
to be
that shit.
you need to be on every award show because
I'm
fucking
down, man.
that's one thing is like, hey, watch this movie, this movie, this movie, and this movie, and then within like 2 days, he's like, got them all.
I'm very interested because Freddie
one.
said he wants to do the Razzies.
Yeah, he wants to do the Razzies.
The Raspberries.
Worst movie awards.
I'm fucking. Please bring me on that.
He
I
wants to
would
host
love
that
to
one.
do that with you, man. That would be fun as shit, bro.
Yeah. We need to. I don't even know if they've announced the fucking
I'm gonna print.
nominees yet.
I'm gonna print out the just to keep the award show going. I think because they have awards every single month that are major, but we don't know about them. So I think we're gonna print out like the schedule for the whole year's award shows, and then the ones that are like, ooh, we could do a show on that.
I
are the
think
ones we're gonna
you're
really
probably
put.
definitely going to have to host the Grammy one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, you like fucking Darius Rucker. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
We're having some technical difficulties.
No, I just shut off his mic when he said I'm a big movie buff. I was like, fuck out of here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
So I do a segment called Jams of the Week, but we're gonna format it differently. What me and Century do is we look for a new song that we hadn't heard within that week, so it keeps us looking for new, fresh stuff, and then we share an old school Jam of the Week or something older that's been out for a little while.
Yeah,
but
that's closer
I
to your
figured
heart.
with us, we're gonna do movies. You know? What I'm
Okay.
saying? So you were talking
That sounds
about
fun.
what was the name of the movie you said you saw?
Jojo Rabbit. Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit. Okay, so that would be your new movie of the week, right?
That's
something new that you've seen.
Yeah, 100%.
You'd recommend to people seeing.
I
shit?
saw that this week, so it was the best, and I say it's the best movie of the year. In my opinion, I think as a movie guy coming out, that this is the best movie that's been released.
You got to see Joker.
Can I do old school jam of the week, or what was it?
We do
old school. Yeah, you do a new one
each.
and an old one.
Oh, each. Okay.
Yeah, new. So you can do a new movie and an older movie that you love.
Joker. The thing about Joker, I've heard a lot of things about it. When I think of Joker, I want some action and stuff like that. And I hear this one, honestly, if you tell me, hey, it's a great movie, it's like one of the best movies, but if you got to be mentally prepared before you go in, that turns me off to a movie. I don't want to get in like this mind space. I mean, if a horror movie, yeah, sure, I'll go into that. But like, oh yeah, they get deep into some depression.
No, it's
like,
it's more of a thriller than anything.
Yeah,
like just
like a drama.
Just
kind
go
of
in there
too,
for
man.
a dramatic thriller.
You know, it's not that you have to go prepared, but it's gonna put you in it's gonna put you in his shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna feel what he's kind of feeling, man. And like I mentioned this on your guys' podcast that the music, it really puts you into the scenery, the cinematography on it was really, really good. So I feel like to me, I feel like it's the best movie I've seen this year. That would be like probably my recommendation.
You haven't seen Jojo Rabbit though, Freddie. Have you seen both?
Yeah, I've seen both.
Which one would you put? From?
Working in the what I do in the industry, Joker, but from entertainment value, Jojo Rabbit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Anytime I get to sit down and see Sam Rockwell in something I haven't seen him in,
yeah, he's fucking great,
dude.
Okay.
Him and this isn't even gonna be my old school jam of the week, but Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Okay.
Him in that fucking movie is
he's
so
fucking
good.
Great.
He's married to the girl in that movie we were watching earlier today, Wrist Cutters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, which one? The black hair girl?
No, the
blonde.
The blonde girl.
Oh,
Megan Kibbs or Bibbs or something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, Risk. That's my favorite movie of all time. We put it on today. I'll just throw that out real quick.
She plays the girl that he kills.
Risk Cutter's a love story. Check it out.
That was good. It was funny.
movie.
It was the concept of that shit is just out there.
Yeah. I love any good views on like death and the afterlife and stuff.
Yeah.
Like any weird offbeat shit. Because I was like super into Beetlejuice when I was a little kid.
Right?
Yeah. Favorite movie
That's
of all
another
time.
quotable right there,
Yeah,
man.
that is one.
And it's got a lot of
favorite movie of all time though. Risk
Come for
Cutter's a
your
love
daughter,
story. Check that fucking movie.
Is that
out.
your old
So-
school jam? Would you be that your old school,
That's absolutely 100% old school.
Has
jam.
that been
It's
out
my
for a little while?
2007. So
Wait, okay.
What movie? I missed it.
Risk Cutter's a love story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I would just put that past the threshold of old school. You know?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Like Riley was like what 10 when that movie came out or something like that.
It doesn't have to be too old. It's just not new, right?
It's not new.
No. It could be like even just a couple months old, but it's been out. You know what I'm saying? What would you do for your new jam of the week?
New jam of the week. Well, it is Halloween, although I haven't seen it yet. I'm fucking pumped for Dr. Sleep, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a lot of that advertising down when we were cruising through Hollywood and shit, man. That shit was dope. So but is that this weekend? Isn't that out right now?
It's coming out. It's coming out this week.
Okay, because we rolled by. What was it? Was it Paramount Studios? And we saw a lot of flashings and shit like that. They must have been having something going on.
They're probably
out
doing
there.
like red carpet shit.
That's
over
cool,
there.
man. Fuck yeah, fucking Hollywood, bro. Fucking love it out here.
Yeah.
So what would be your old school recommendation?
You better fucking say Shining.
No, I'm gonna stick with Halloween, but I'm gonna go a different route.
Which one?
Fucking Under Wraps, dude.
Okay.
Under Wraps? Is that the
Remember
Disney
Under
one?
Wraps? Yep.
Is that a mummy movie?
Yeah,
Yep, that's the Mummy movie.
It's the
I
Disney
remember the
mummy
name. I
movie.
can't picture what it was.
Oh,
I wasn't
dude.
super into Disney.
I'm
when
telling
Well, you can watch it when it
Okay.
comes out on Disney Plus, apparently.
Oh, I will. Fuck. Hopefully it's
Use
there.
promo code HOOD when signing up. And
Boom.
You'll probably get nothing. But
Wasn't it The Hood?
No, it's just hood. Just hood.
Yeah, calling it The Hood would not be very hood, dude.
What Bill? What would you be like a newer movie that you recommend?
Ooh, I actually haven't been to the movies since like, what was that last Avengers one?
Name the last movie you
Endgame?
worked on. How about
Yeah, since Endgame.
what's the last movie you worked on? Give him a shout out.
No. I did just watch the newer Suspiria last night, which I could take it or leave it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of any newer movie that like I'm super into right now.
Jojo Rabbit's was one that
I
he's been,
will
the
I
most
will see
excited
that because I'm
for, I
a
would
huge
say.
Taika Waititi fan.
He's the director.
Yeah,
right.
Tokyo Wide Titties.
He's the
Tokyo Wide Titties.
He's a joke going.
Old movie. I got a shout out to the original Ninja Turtles movie from 1990. Still one of the best movies of all time.
Okay.
Right. With the fucking Casey Jones in them.
Yeah, fucking
April
badass.
O'Neil in them.
I mean, if you're watching the original Ninja Turtles movie, you might as well watch the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie back to back.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
What?
I'm a little older. Power Rangers
Or at
was
least
like
the scene when they're fucking
just kind of missed me.
skydiving, dude, on the fucking snowboards.
Like when Power Rangers started, like the show, I was in 3rd grade and I was already like selling crack out of the back of my mom's car and stuff. Just
Oh yeah.
no, but I
I
was
always
just
forget you're a little older than us because you got such a
but also
like empress face.
I wasn't locked down to age stuff. So like when I was 4 years old, I was watching like Freddy and Jason and stuff. So like Power Rangers was like a little too soft for me.
That explains a lot.
You're like, fuck that shit.
What?
Yeah, man. And what was the name of the store we fucking went to earlier?
Oh,
Amoeba.
Amoeba.
Man, like for the people that know me that live in Tucson, it's like Zia on fucking crack. Well, Zia is like a place where you can go get new music, old music, movies, and vinyl and shit. Like that. It's kind of like that. But this was a fucking experience, bro. Like it was fun as shit, dude. You had to go through the fucking stairs to get up there, and then you had to literally choose where the fuck you wanted to start. With movies upstairs, and then music downstairs. They had shirts, fucking a bunch of Pop Funkos. I picked up a Felix the Cat Pop Funko, and I picked up Return of the Living Dead on Blu-ray, which I'm excited as fuck because I love that. It's one of my favorite dumb zombie movies, man. I just fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, maybe November 27th, Ice Cube might come through for a re-release signing or something.
Yeah, dude, saves the day. Like saves the day's doing a live show. Like, Wutski's a fan, so
I was trying to stick to rap because I assume that's...
I love all music, bro.
Yeah, I just saw a poster. Alan Stone's going there, like, at the end of the month.
Yeah, everything.
Who the fuck is Alan Stone, bro?
He sings, like, R&B type, smooth rock type.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut your mic off.
Riley, how you doing over there? Actually,
my stomach's acting up again. I've been good the past like 40 minutes.
Riley, check it.
But Amoeba, you can literally just drop 3 hours there and be like, "What time is it?"
Yeah, and you know what I loved about it? I loved seeing that they still have like the stations where you can go listen to the music and shit like that.
Like the old school places, like the Wall. Did you guys remember the Wall? Was that what was
Pink Floyd?
That's a great album.
No.
I'm crumbling down
What
on the wall.
the CD store. Was that not out here?
Sam Goody?
There's Sam
Goody
Goody
used
was
to do
another
that,
one.
yeah.
But maybe the Wall was just like a New Jersey, New York thing.
It's a jazzy thing.
It was like they would give you the little sticker.
Adam knows about it.
I think that's what it was called.
Maybe.
You said you wanted to do music. You're something new.
Yeah.
What do you got?
As he's choking on his fire burps right now.
That one hurt.
Either talk or die.
I don't
Do
want the
one.
almond milk.
And that's been sitting there for a while too.
The real milk works
It's all
better.
lukewarm and shit.
No, you don't want that.
He doesn't want to
some
drink
warm
your nut
milk.
juice.
Old school jam of the week. Bad, Young Thug with Lil Baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad. That one.
Yeah, exactly.
Make
that
me feel so good.
Ooh, I want to make.
Yeah, old school jam.
That
Rex Orange County just dropped a new album, so I went and like started listening back to his back catalog. So I got Nothing by Rex Orange County.
Okay.
It's a jam right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. I'm gonna do a movie, and obviously my old school is fucking Return of the Living Dead. It's fucking hilarious. And then
You've been on fire with that. This
I ran
weekend.
into Bill, and I was like, "You remember this, right?" And I was like, "There's that part where he's like, you want to see them?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "See the corpses."
Fucking.
With the way he does that with his tongue, is on the corpses. And he fucking started laughing. That shit was funny, man. But yeah, it's just a funny ass thing. And then for my new jam, I saw the Dolomite Is My Name with Eddie.
Oh, how was that?
It is fucking good, bro.
It's worth
I liked it too,
Definitely
based
check
on
it
a
out.
true story, which
Yeah,
surprised
man.
me at the
It's
end.
all
I was
way
like,
down in the
fuck.
jungle deep. Line, stick to my
Dude, it
monkey
looks
feet.
great. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I watched that one too. It was good.
The monkey said, "Motherfucker, can't you read? You're standing on my goddamn feet."
From what I hear,
Damn.
Eddie Murphy's thinking about he's just gonna start doing like small sets again, try and build something, and eventually do another hour.
I heard that that Netflix is trying to lock that down to bring him
Yeah.
on as to do a fucking stand up, man. But Dolomite Is My Name was dope, man. It was a story about a man who didn't want to take no for an answer, and he wanted to create things for himself, and that's what he did. He created this movie. He found some kids that were down to donate time. He brought his friends in to help him be the DPs and fucking he gave everybody assignments on what they were doing and shit, man. And their sets were set up inside of a shut down hotel somewhere here in California, in Hollywood.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, man. I'm pretty sure it was here in Hollywood. And but it was a really good movie.
A crack house that they cleared out.
Something like that. It was a hotel, but it was overran by junkies and shit. And they cleaned it all. He became like the, what do you call that? Where people, what did fucking homie do in The Shining? He was the warden or caretaker.
Yeah.
That's what they named him as. He's like, okay, for the caretaker, and he's only charging me like so much a month and shit. So they built a bunch of different sets within this fucking
that's dope.
Within this fucking hotel and shit, man. And they did their own movie, and it developed a really nice cult following and shit like that, man.
Yeah, it was basically like a room.
Was it here in LA or was it? It was.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool because it everything is predated early 70s or 80s, I believe it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's a really good movie, man. People got to check that shit out, yeah. So let me see.
Eddie Murphy back at it too.
Yeah,
I support that.
That's fucking amazing to see. It's just Eddie Murphy doing fucking movies again.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's a legend.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah.
How did all of you guys meet?
Mikey's my brother.
That's where I insert
out the pussy, and Mikey was like, "Hey."
That's where I insert the ha fucking a Family Guy ostrich and shit.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet, man?
So I'm 6 years older than Riley. So when he was in middle school, I kind of went off to college. I actually went to middle school or kind of middle school through high school with Freddie.
We lived next to Freddie back in
8th grade.
pretty much.
Yeah, he lived on the same block as us, kind of growing up from 8th grade on. So almost
Me and
going
Mikey
on 20
met
years.
in 8th grade, and the first time we hung out outside of school was actually the day before freshman year. I was like, "Hey, man, I rented this show from Blockbuster. Do you want to watch it?" And Mikey's like, "Okay, what's it called?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Weeds." So I went over and we just watched season 1 of Weeds. And
to put it
we
in more
started hanging out.
context, I had this I jerry rigged this projector into like a makeshift movie theater in my basement, but with like couches that we pulled out of dumpsters and stuff like that and set up. So we made like this ghetto ass
not dumpsters.
That's nasty.
What is it? Like
Lazy Boys, back.
the Lazy
it was a
Boys
dumpster,
store would throw their excess shit that wasn't selling to the back.
So
and
they're not
take-
bed bug ridden filth.
No.
But we would watch.
Seats.
We would so he'd come over because he knew we had that, and then it'd be like, okay, let's watch this on the big screen. So we'd lounge on the couches and shit and just watch Weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love that show.
And then it turned into us literally just falling in love with movies and watching movies together.
Yeah, living together pretty much for a little while after that. We jumped around most of our high school experience. We have a lot of interesting stories with that.
And then this many years later, you guys are on the opposite side of
Yeah,
the United States.
So I
doing
went
some dope shit.
To make it quick, I went to film school, graduated film school, started working in the film industry in Florida. Okay. Worked on a couple of things. I worked on Spring Breakers and stuff down there and realized that there's Hollywood out here. So I moved out to Los Angeles to kind of move on and pursue a career out here. Through doing that, I worked on a show called Teen Wolf, MTV show.
Nice.
And I worked, and Bill worked on it the last couple seasons.
Okay. That's how you guys met?
So I met him because he was the one running First Team.
Where was all this?
I only
filming
worked
at?
on the final season, but it took over a year to shoot.
Is this on the East Coast where you filmed?
No,
it, or
no,
is that
no. This is out here.
It's out here in LA. Okay.
Yeah, I'll run through our part real quick because it's not as long. I ran first team, which means I took care of the cast on set. Mikey was doing on-set props. And me and the main actor, Tyler, who we mentioned earlier, became really close, and Mikey became close with us. We started playing poker.
Yeah,
was when we really
started
started
with poker
hanging
games.
out. Because Tyler went on some like celebrity poker show and played against Tony Hawk and like a bunch of other people, and he won. And then we started doing poker at his place because we were just like, we started talking about it. I was like, oh, I used to play.
Yeah, he bought this big ass poker table that unfolds and like.
So we started doing that, and we all became very close. And then we went on that snowboarding trip.
Yeah.
And
we went up to Tahoe for like a long weekend or something. Went snowboarding and
and we all just became friends.
Just fucking sealed the deal, right?
And
there.
We just kept hanging out. That was it. Then creatively, we started doing a lot of like little videos and stuff together. So that kind of got more into like because we're very I don't know. We like it's what we used to all do that before we kind of got into this. It was making little videos of your friends and stuff. And that goes back to me being with Freddie because we made tons and tons of videos.
Yeah. So
awesome.
me, that guy John who tried to poison me with the ghost peppers, and then Tyler's younger brother Jesse. The three of us started a YouTube channel called 5 Arms.
Okay.
And
is it still up?
Yeah. We still have we have videos there. We keep talking about filming new shit, but we're also fucking busy all the time.
Right.
And
now
Jesse's
he's got a podcast.
Jesse's about to go to Texas because he got cast in that series. Did we talk about that? Do you know about that?
I have no idea about that. That's fucking dope.
I don't know if I could talk about what it is.
We'll save it.
But
talk about
no, I'm not going to. I'll tell you guys what it is later. But he got booked to play. They're doing the true story of somebody who died. Someone big.
Martin Luther King?
Jesse got cast
Epstein.
as the main character's boyfriend.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And he's already booked for 3 seasons on it.
Beautiful.
So
3 seasons.
he's going to be going away for that.
Good. That's pretty fucking cool.
Get back to the story.
Can I guess? Is it about Princess Diana?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I thought that
No, well, we met at Teen Wolf, and then we just started hanging out and doing this. We started doing the video thing and hanging out and kind of like offset. So we were doing these like little videos and stuff like that, and then we just started hanging out regularly. Like we just hang out to go to bars and just chill.
How did you guys meet producer Nick? Or who met producer Nick first?
Nick is that's me. So I used to live in Florida in this apartment complex, which is like the nicest complex in like that area.
Uh-huh.
And Nick lived on the bottom floor.
Get it. You had
We're
money.
bougie. No, it was cheap as fuck, dude.
We get it with your bougie ass
No,
motherfucker.
yeah, dude, that wasn't fucking bougie at all. Dude, it was like maybe a 6 of what we're paying now for this. Like it was no.
Well, yeah,
fucking
it's
joke.
Florida.
Yeah, it was fucking Florida. It was so cheap. So we lived there, and then he lived downstairs, and we had the common interest that we both kind of blazed.
Okay.
So we would hang out a lot and chill and
Well, he had
you'd
a
always
dog
see him walk.
too, right?
Yeah, he had a fucking
That he would
beautiful
just
dog.
leave
I think I was friends with his dog Lion before I was friends with him. Like,
That's funny.
Just because he would chill out in front and like come
From
out.
what I
and
heard,
greet it.
everybody loved like you leave the door open. And
Yeah, he
Lion
would leave it
come
open
and
all
see
day.
Everybody.
He would leave it open all day. Like it was the sweetest dog. But in turn, that dog would pull people in, so you'd see what the fucking sweet soul Nick is. So I mean, that's kind of what got us conversating, and then like we would come hang out and just blaze together on the porch every once in a while. But then I moved out here, and we had a 2-year thing where we didn't really talk at all. And I posted on Facebook. He came out one time to like look at the place, see if he liked it, and then he stopped by and like hit me up, and he came over and we chilled out and we just talked about what his plans were and just had a drink and a joint and just chilled. And then about a year later, he hit me up because I had posted, "Hey, I'm looking for a roommate. I'm renting a house up in northern LA. And a lot of people don't want to room with me because it's so far from Los Angeles. Yeah, well, like 45 minutes north of LA.
Right.
But he's like, "That's perfect. That's exactly what I want." And hit me up and like locked down the place. And he's been living with us 2.5 years, I'd say now.
That's awesome.
It's been great ever since.
That's awesome, man.
So do that.
I love how you guys all bring something fucking unique to the table, man, and that's some good shit.
Yeah.
I'm very jealous of the what you guys do, man. It sounds like just a really cool job. Sounds like it's a stressful type of job, but I mean, I feel like the payoff seems like it's fucking worth it. Like what you guys do,
Yeah.
you seem to all seem like you love what you do.
I mean,
which
don't
is
get me
really
wrong.
fucking
Some
cool.
jobs are just jobs. Like some jobs you get on and it's just, I just got to finish this and move on. It's like a fucking nightmare. So I have like the Westworld type jobs where you go on and you get, it's like, okay, you get to prop up a bunch of cowboys, fucking prostitutes, shopkeepers, like everything you can possibly think of, like Chinese railroad workers, everything. And you got to like be super creative and you throw it out. It's like a different world you're stepping into. Then you have like, oh, this high school, like the high school boy's hot. I'm going to text my buddy about it and then FaceTime them. And then your props are mostly like family dinners and fucking screens and texting.
Yeah, you got to
like,
create a website, a fake website.
yeah, so
to
that
show
shit's kind
on
of a
camera.
pain in the ass. I fucking hate that shit. I can't stay. I love stepping into like the different worlds.
Period pieces are definitely fun, but they're
a lot of work.
Fucking wild.
I believe it,
They're
man.
wild.
But as far as like what it is that you guys do, like if somebody that was listening and they're like, dude, being involved in a prop master would be fucking awesome. How does somebody get into like getting into that line of work? Do you got to come to Hollywood and shit like that?
No.
No?
I worked in
I did.
Florida.
I came straight here and I had the paranormal shit, but that didn't really like help me out whatsoever. Like filming a history, but back there because I never worked on movies or anything. Right. So I just moved out here, and Mikey hooked me up with Bill. Actually, Bill hooked me on my first thing, but it was just a free little gig. But then I just on Facebook. Literally just, hey, looking for
Facebook
work.
jobs.
And somebody hit me up.
No shit.
You just got to email a bunch of people. You have to email like 50 emails a day. Come at it with that mindset. If you're like, you want to do this, come out and start applying for PA positions. Get yourself on set.
You don't
get
need
paid
to go to film
$150, $200 a day maybe for 12 hours. But like, just email everybody. You don't have to do anything. They'll hire anybody. If you send out 100 emails a day, chances are you're going to get a job by the end of the week.
What I live by is basically if you're willing to come out here and give yourself no other outs, then the universe will provide you a way to do what the fuck you want to do. You just have to be willing to sacrifice.
Fuck yeah, man. And then I've heard you guys mention about being in the union. Is it a totally different ballgame once you do become union?
Yes.
Do the jobs kind of come in a little better, or is it just is it more beneficial to be involved in it?
It's not like a lot of other unions. There's a lot of other unions that they're pissed. A lot of people are pissed about because there's a lot of people watching with one person work and standing around.
Okay.
These are a little bit more intense because before we got into the union, I was getting paid a quarter of what I'm getting paid now.
Okay.
So they can pay you absolute trash to where, I mean, we live in LA. We need money. I mean, the average rent out here for a 2-bedroom is like $2,400.
We were talking about that driving on the freeway earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
A
crazy.
studio. Good luck finding a studio apartment under $1,800.
Yeah, it's a little bit nutty. So
gas
like,
is $4.27 a gallon.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right
saying.
here, yeah. I
You
was like,
guys got
holy
out
shit.
because what you said. What was gas?
$2.19.
$2.19.
Wow.
It's $4 a gallon.
It was
up this-
$3.27 in Tucson, $3.88 when I filled up over
Holy
here in Yuma and
shit.
shit like that. So
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
way different. So we need more money to like be able to live, and that's the problem. Is because getting paid at about $150, $200 a day is not usually enough for a PA to make it. That's be able to do it. But if they like committed enough and they're all sharing rooms with people, you kind of can get past that threshold. But once you get into the
You
union,
ain't going to be hitting the bars on the weekend, though.
like I said, once you
enough
get
to pay
union
rent.
with a lot of these jobs, you're getting more like $600-$700 a day. Like it gets like to like the crazy numbers to where you finish a job, you're taking a nice vacation afterwards. You
That's
know? Like because they can beat you down, but it's always worth it in the end.
So it's just more benefits to being.
Yeah,
in the union
and we
shit
get
like
what
that.
I have dental now.
Yeah, and it's benefits, literally.
I have
Oh,
I
that's
have
cool.
dental.
Fuck yeah.
I have like retirement. I have like all the health. I think the
full coverage. You can go to a foot
yeah.
doctor to get a fucking sole made for
I
your
did,
shoe. and
yeah.
It doesn't
They
cost
cover
you a
me.
goddamn thing.
They
That's
covered me
dope.
orthopedic insoles for I think 95% off once a year through the union. So it's like a lot of stuff like that that just kind of betters you. You know,
Is that like a?
And
like
that's a big deal because you're on your feet 12 to 16 hours a day.
right? Is that
There's
like
some
a,
people who literally bring 2 pairs of shoes with them, one so they can change them out halfway through so their feet don't get fucked up. That's how much you're running around and how much you're on your feet all day long.
I just bring a second set of feet. It's just easier that way.
I just bring my own
one arm,
Union,
4
like
feet.
the fees and shit. Is that like a one-time thing? Is that a yearly thing? Or?
So you have to pay a substantial amount right away.
Depends what union.
It's like $7,000 usually in our
For
case.
44.
Now I paid about $6,000, and then you have to pay quarterly. So
I think it's up to
after that-
65 now for 44.
Maybe 65. And then you have to pay quarterly. So every quarter you got to pay like I think $200 or something like that.
Okay. But I mean, shit, having that insurance and having that guarantee that you're not going to get fucked over on jobs and
Dude,
shit.
I got in, and a week later I went to the doctor, and he's like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "I'm here for a checkup." And it was like, "When's your last checkup?" It was like 8 years ago. And I was like, "Check me for everything."
Fuck yeah.
Like, just check everything.
He spent 30 minutes on my nuts.
No. So you kind of
doctors you're going.
I had a specific question for Freddie because the paranormal fuckboy Freddie. When I mentioned that, or like anytime I say that around anybody, they start laughing. They're like, "What did you just fucking say?" I'm like, "Paranormal fuckboy Freddie." But you kind of answered where the name kind of came from. But can you kind of elaborate a little bit on what it was
I got
that you
this.
did?
He fucks ghosts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like he's a slut, but for ghosts.
I get in those
Ghost
spirits,
fucker.
bro.
Yeah.
I get up in that. No, I was a paranormal investigator for 3 years before I moved out. Me and my buddy. I hit my buddy up from high school. Shout out, Kyle Palmer. And I was just like, "Hey, man, see you doing paranormal stuff, and I want to do that shit." And he was like, "Yeah, we could use people with personality on the team." And he talked to the dude, and they needed somebody, so I joined that and did it for about 3 years. And investigations started slowing down a little bit, started getting itchy. Because that really kind of made me get more. Because before that, I was just delivering furniture, fucking 70 hours a week, and that slowly crushes your soul.
Yeah.
And that kind of got the creative juices going again.
So you figured, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it on screen, and that way I'll make a buttload more than this.
Yeah, exactly. And so
the show
I hit up Mikey.
Did you have a show was it on TV or was it like a YouTube show?
We had a small streaming service that aired our shit and paid for our expenses.
Can you still see it today?
No.
It's taken down?
Our team lead's kind of holding it, trying to find a different avenue for it.
Okay.
I don't even think I've seen a single episode that I was on because it took me for a while to become an actual investigator.
But was that fun? Like doing that shit?
Yeah, dude.
Good time doing it. What are some of the more famous places that you've gone to?
Haunted Victorian Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts.
Okay.
That's a big one. It was on, I want to say just Ghost Hunters.
Did you witness anything?
Not there. It got, once it was on Ghost Hunters, it got crazy fucking just, every team was going there.
Right.
And just
they
think
were
it just
scaring them
dried up.
away.
They were
scaring them away.
Well, no, you think about it logically in a place like people don't know what's there, so they're like, "Oh, we need to get people." Like just putting it in the simplest way I can, like, "Oh, we need to get people. We need to communicate." And then when people are literally coming 7 days a week to come see these, they're like, "We don't fucking want these people."
Right.
And that's how I think it is. But no, I didn't really there's a cool spot. If you stand there, you get woozy. That's about it.
That's crazy. That's about the most. This is the extent of
But
the shit you saw.
that's a famous place I went to. The best places were just family homes where they hit you up and like, hey, we need help. Like crazy shit's happening.
Okay.
And we go in there and
You perform The Exorcist?
Yeah, no. We record a bunch of shit and we're like,
felt something.
This
there
is
at
what
these
we
houses?
got here. And we give them numbers for people who can help them stay in contact. And
So you're the medium to mediums?
we're the medium rares.
Dude, okay. I wanted to ask you guys each, what's the one movie you're secret fucking passion? It could be something that's so stupid, but it's just something that you love, or it's boring maybe to other people. It's not the thing that you would think that everybody fucking loves, but you just love it for some fucking reason. What would be one movie that you just absolutely love that people would kind of be like, or whatever.
Secret Shame?
Secret Shame. There you go.
Okay.
Secret Shame. I was trying to think of the fucking word for that. See, I'm smoking.
Let's start with Bill.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go around
Oh,
the table.
I thought we were already. Can I say two?
Yeah.
I already said one of them before, which is the original Ninja Turtles movie from
Yeah,
1990.
okay.
Such a good movie. Still love going back and watching it. But Hunt for the Wilder People, if you haven't
such
seen
a
it,
good movie.
it's one of the most well-rounded movies. Like, I could recommend that to anybody. Like, any of you guys, I had my mom go watch it, and she fucking loved it. It's just so fucking good.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's great.
Okay.
It's fun.
Fuck yeah. Mikey, what movie would you say?
Well, I would say, it's not much of a secret, but I would say anything Kevin Smith. And that's the thing. Like, I still
While we're
love,
on his weed here.
No,
yeah,
yes,
why
no,
not?
exactly. No, it is true because I still like Tusk. May have not been everybody's cup of tea. I still fucking love that movie. Like even Yoga Hosers. Like, sure, it wasn't the best movie that he's put out, but I was entertained from front to back of that movie.
Fuck yeah.
So just like anything Kevin Smith.
So,
Well,
Freddie.
it's supposed to be a shameful thing, bro. Y'all are naming fucking good movies.
Yoga Hosers.
Oh,
gonna go
I didn't
with-
think it was supposed to be shameful.
Yeah,
I think it was just
shame.
supposed
I said
to be
secret
like a
shame, like kind of
Oh,
like something
secret shame?
Secret
Yeah.
shame that like maybe you would, you really love it, but you wouldn't think that everybody else really likes it.
I'm gonna go
kinda
with
shit.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with like any Disney Channel movie
I fuck
from
with Disney.
early 2000s.
fuck
I
with
could
Disney
do with
heavy.
all
No, Disney
that.
Channel movie. I'm talking
Disney Channel.
Like Xenon?
Smart House, Xenon,
Xenon.
Halloween Towns.
Yeah.
Okay. I love the
MVP,
fucking.
most valuable primate, motocross.
Have you guys ever seen Swiss Family Robinson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that?
You been
You never
to the
seen that?
park?
No.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ever seen it?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Swiss Family Robinson?
Nope.
That's like one of my secret shames right there too. It's an old ass
Yeah.
Disney film and shit of a family
Right.
that gets marooned on a fucking island and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
They build out like a treehouse or some shit like that.
Yeah, they build the ultimate fucking tree houses, bro.
man. Yeah.
They make dope shit, little elevators of rocks, fucking taking them up and shit.
They
like that, man.
recreated it at Disney World,
Yeah,
I think,
They
in
did.
Orlando. Yeah,
but now
yeah.
it's called something else. It's like Tarzan or some shit.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's something different.
Damn.
Speaking of Disney, I'm jealous. You guys
Yo,
are all going to Disneyland and shit, huh?
Maybe.
Y'all remember Blue Lagoon too? That kind of reminds
Oh
me
yeah,
of Blue
Brooke Shields
Lagoon.
and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A
man.
fucking incestuous relationship.
Jesus Christ.
So I only have a couple more questions, man.
Well, I think Riley.
Oh yeah. What would you say is like a secret?
I'm hoping
secret
he
shame?
names a gay porn.
Secret
right now.
shame.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know the name of a gay porn. If I wanted to give you one,
Oh, you could.
Pretty sure just
squeeze
big-
You
one
could
out.
pull one
Big
out of
dicks
the
in my
air.
asshole. Big dicks in my asshole.
What do you got? What do you got, Riley?
50 First Dates.
Okay,
That's your old school one?
No,
that's it.
my
That's his like
shame.
secret shame.
Shameful.
That's my
one.
shameful.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Shameful.
Because like when I think Sean Astin,
That's a great movie.
when I think Sean Astin, I don't go Rudy or Samwise. I go fucking
What?
Doug from 50 First
Oh,
Dates.
fucking Goonies, man.
That's true. That's fucking funny.
That's how
right
much
there,
I like
Mikey,
50
dude.
First Dates.
God.
I wanted to ask you. You say you love Ewan McGregor movies, right?
I do love you, McGregor.
Did you watch I Love You, Philip Morris?
Oh,
It's one of my favorite movies of all
it's
time.
so good.
One of my favorite
So
movies of all
fucking
time.
good.
Yeah.
Bro, like me and my lady, we watched it, and we're not homophobic by any means. But when the dude just comes from out of nowhere, and he's all, "Just come in my ass, man," we were fucking like, like, oh my god, what is the mask doing? What is Ace Ventura doing?
What is
You know what I'm
Ace
saying?
Ventura?
We were kind of tripping on it first, just for like a split second and shit, dude. And like we kind of like, I don't know what the fuck. My lady kind of tripped out a little bit, but we watched it again the next day.
Yeah,
And we watched
you
it
went
all
for
the
it
way
again.
through. I went for, dude. It's a great fucking movie,
It's
bro.
such a good
It's a good fucking movie, man. But
It's so fun. Fucking Jim Carrey in that is snaky as shit, and just
Dude.
like Ewan McGregor is like the sweetest fucking dude in the world.
Yeah.
Like just trying to make shit work, but I mean Jim Carrey is fucking crooked as fuck.
I fucking love
It's
that.
so fun, dude. They always that keeps you on the edge of your feet. But
Edge of your feet.
Edgier.
Edge of your feet.
Edge of your seat.
Why are you saying 3 words into
It's-
one? Edgier.
But the
Edgier.
saying
It'll
is
keep you on the edge of your feet.
Edgier.
But the saying
Edgier.
is
He's
edge
like-
of your seat.
Yeah.
We'll
Mikey
That's the
stands
snoo-
when he
no,
watches
that's the
movies.
berserker, man.
Mike
It's an edgier seat. It's
My-
a seat with only edges.
We'll sell you the
It's
whole
like-
seat, but you'll
It's pretty much
only
a
need
bike.
the
It's pretty much
edge.
a bike seat. Like it's an edgier seat. The whole thing are edges. It's
Just
fucking
sharp
bike
as
seat.
fuck.
Can't get
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah, yeah.
Edgy as fuck. There was just a couple things that I wanted to touch on from listening to your guys' shit. I told you guys earlier, I love it when you guys said that the Failing Hollywood, like the D got cut off of the fucking Twitter handle. But when you guys say the D's not there because the D didn't fit, I started fucking laughing my ass off
every time.
And
there's another one too. The D's there is just so small you can't see.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, dude. I want to give a shout out to producer Nick because it's no secret my love for J-Lo is just I fucking love me some J-Lo. And when I found out that producer Nick did the editing for the Hustlers movie, I fucking wanted to give you some mad fucking props, my brother. You fucking
the trailer.
I mean, but still, dog, you were involved in that shit, man. I mean, obviously the trailer made me want to watch the fucking movie.
That's right. Yeah,
so
that's the goal.
You did your shit.
Nick's done so much though, so much more than that. He did Dr. Sleep. He did It. He did so much more.
There's more credits. He done a lot of the reality shows you're actually seeing too. Full shows.
That's fucking awesome,
it's even
man.
crazy.
Like First 48, I believe you worked on that.
Mental Ninja War. What's the?
I just remember hearing a lot of murder. My room used to be right next to Nick's, and I would just hear the same line of like of an officer being like, and then he tore her face off. And then he tore her face off. And then he tore her face off for hours.
Okay, man.
It's a really good lullaby.
Yeah.
The last thing that and then the other thing I do want to mention is it is dope, and I'm very excited for this, that we're all going to the Comedy Store to go see Joey Diaz and shit. We did mention that, but I am fucking definitely
the greatest comic on the face of the earth.
What time does that show start?
8
o'clock.
Are you coming?
No.
He's like the only one who's like, I don't know who Joey Diaz is.
I'm just not super into stand-up that much. I used to be. I just...
I get you, man. I'm just excited that I'm actually going to be able to say I went to the Comedy Store. Like, I'm excited about that shit.
And see somebody as great as Joey.
Somebody
Jeff Ross will be there.
And Sunday's a good night to go.
Fuck yeah.
You never know who will pop in on Sunday.
Yeah, there's surprise people too.
It's known as a night where not as many people go. So people are like, I've seen Bill Burr there, like just show up and be like, yeah, I come on Sundays.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, Christy Elia usually shows up almost every single day. Like,
yeah.
There's a good chance.
Pretty sure he sleeps on a cot in the basement.
Yeah. Bobby Lee will be there.
Jeff Ross.
He's on the ticket.
That's fucking awesome, man. I'm excited for that. So I always wrap up my show by doing what's called the island question, man. You're all alone on an island, and you only get to have one book, one album, one movie, and one food for the rest of your life, man. And I'm like, with the food, it's a lifetime supply of it. So there's a freezer there on this little island that has plenty of everything you need. So you got to keep that in the back of your mind. It's kind of just to figure out
you pick
what
one
it is
of each?
what it is the one thing that you're gonna take. Yeah, like literally your life's over and you have to go to this fucking island. You only get to take one book, one album, one movie, and one food for the rest of your life. So what would they be? Riley, I've never asked you this question, so let's start with you.
Excited.
Let's start with you, bro.
Yeah. Which one?
One book, one album, one movie, or one food.
One book. Like I know I say the joke a lot, but like actually no. The one book, The Martian.
Okay.
The book's way better than the movie. The movie's really, really good, but the book's better than the movie.
Nice.
You don't pick holes?
I was gonna, but then I was like, wait, I actually have a book I like. One album, Peripheral Vision by Turnover.
Okay.
So yeah. One movie. Fuck. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay. That's dope.
And one food. Fuck. I don't even know for food. I like all food.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely not hot chicken.
Reaper chicken.
Reaper
Dave's
chicken.
Reaper, which you signed a fucking contract earlier. That's fucking awesome.
Waiver to eat chicken and die.
Okay, you got to pick one food though, dog.
One food. I'll take pizza. You can make you can vary pizza.
You can even get as specific as saying like from what place.
I don't even care. I'll just take pizza. I'm good with just pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Freddie.
Give me a different pizza. Spice it up.
Give it to me one at a time.
One book.
One book. One book.
You read. Come on.
Yeah, it's hard to pick one. Is it a...
Seriously?
Have they ever put out the entire Harry Potter series as one book?
No, you
People
can
have
take a
answered
collection.
that,
I will let you take a collection.
I'll
if
take
you
Harry
want.
Potter all
because
day.
it's all coming in one package right there. So
Okay.
fucking just go ahead and do that. Like sometimes somebody said the whole Harry Potter series and shit. I was like, fuck it, that works.
Whole Harry Potter series.
Okay, so one album.
Probably Through Being Cool by Saves the Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
20th anniversary
That's a
coming
good
up.
one. Yeah, that's a good one.
One movie.
See, I'm gonna fuck you over right now. I'm gonna pick a movie with a dope soundtrack.
Okay.
That's what I did.
High Fidelity.
Okay. Okay, that does have a good fucking
To
soundtrack.
live on forever? Holy shit.
Fuck yeah. And one food.
Chicken.
Chicken? Like how?
Just alive.
Just chicken.
Walking around.
Just a fucking.
He just has a
I'll flavor that shit
You'll
with
do
the
it different
island,
every
bro.
night and shit. You get your Forrest Gump on it and shit like
Sprinkling
that.
sand
Fucking
and
be
seawater. on
Pulling
it.
salt from the water.
Yeah. Speaking of which, man, like
There are pineapples on that island. I'll make some pineapple chicken.
right for the listeners, man. Make sure you do definitely go check out Failing Hollywood. What episode number would this be for the one we did earlier?
I think we just did 23.
That's the one we recorded earlier.
Yeah, episode 23.
Okay, definitely check that out because these guys do like a top 10 list, and I kind of recommended we should do like a top 10 list of like the most quotable movies. Man, we got deep with the top 10, and then we fucking got even deeper with the notable the mentions and shit. So make sure you guys go check out the newest Failing Hollywood episode, man. That shit is fucking fun. We had a good ass time.
Yeah.
It went like a good 2.5
Yeah,
hours and
we
shit. We'll
went
probably
longer.
cut it down a little bit, but fucking yeah. We just had a blast earlier, man. We were on a different level. Like tonight, we're on this one. We're a little smoked out, chilling in here. But earlier, we were pretty fucking drunk, drinking White Claws. That was my first time ever drinking White Claws. I get why people like fucking White Claws.
Yeah.
I became a fan. I fuck with them, man. And then what was the
There ain't
other
no
one
laws.
too?
There ain't no laws when you're drinking the claws, baby.
There you go. Telling you, we got White Claw Wednesdays down
Yeah.
there, man. For real, dude. Okay, Mikey. One book, one album, one movie, one food.
The book, I would have to say The Alchemist. Okay. It's by this author named like Paulo Coelho. Is that Coelho? So he also did an amazing book that comes in a close second called The Pilgrimage. And if you want a book that's just going to motivate you and get you into like the traveling or mindset, like you want to do something, you want to like go somewhere or do some sort of adventure, this one will kind of like kickstart you into it. But it's a novel. No, it's a novel.
You're stuck in an island for the rest of your life, and you want a book that'll motivate you to travel?
Dude, that book's gonna get you off.
I'm gonna get off this fucking island,
that
man.
book's gonna get you off the fucking island, man.
Maybe
At least attempt.
Maybe bring a book on how to build a boat.
There you go.
Wait, you're getting your turn, man. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
What's the next one?
album.
One album? Oh, fuck. What's one that I could listen? You know what? Fuck. Just Queen Greatest Hits.
Okay.
I would go with
Greatest hits are awesome. Like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
You know what I mean?
What's your favorite Queen song?
Oh. Bohemian Rhapsody is up there, or the Having a Good Time song.
I like Crazy Little Thing Called
Don't
Love.
Stop Me Now.
Yeah, don't stop.
Stop me.
Good
now.
old fashioned Lover Boy is top of my list right now. I've been digging that.
Definitely go with that. What was the next one?
The next one is one movie.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I wouldn't go with my favorite movie because I don't want to beat it to death. Fuck. I would say
you're gonna do that on the island anyway, bro.
No, you know what? I'm trying to think here.
Right now.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I was trying to think of the movie that I can watch anytime it's on and it's never gotten old, and I would say, I would say Billy Madison. Actually,
I'm gonna change mine to Moonrise Kingdom. By the way.
Okay.
I realize that I can rewatch that better than Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just gonna be on all the time when you're not listening.
That kid.
Really?
Yeah, when he was, I think he was 18 at the time. Yeah, we follow each other on Twitter. He's like really cool. Like him, me, and his mom like hung out at the rap party like the whole time.
There's a food.
Yeah, one food.
Not pasta. Or noodles. I'm gonna change it to noodles.
Yeah, this way you can switch it up and do different sauces every night,
dude,
or whatever.
I can make different sauce. Yeah, I'll use the island as a resource for that.
Nice. Okay, Bill. One book, one album, one movie, and one food.
Book probably the Book of Five Rings.
So not how to build a fucking boat?
Nah, I could build a boat.
I'm good
I'll
with
figure
that.
it out. I've seen boats.
How to build a boat for my book, movie Castaway.
Fucking Forrest Gump is back. He's fucking back. One album.
Probably Desperate Living by Horse the Band.
Okay.
Damn. Well, that'll keep you active and fucking.
That album has such a like defeated tone.
Yeah.
Like,
so you want to feel defeated? Okay. Explain yourself.
No, I mean, there's some. There's a lot of like craziness,
Right.
but it's like it was supposed to be like their, I guess not swan song, but swan album, and it came out 11 years ago. But now I heard like they're putting out new music and they're going to do another tour, which I'll get tickets to. I don't know how many.
Let's go again.
I'll get, but yeah, maybe a bunch of us can go.
Yeah, one movie.
That's maybe Groundhog Day.
Okay. It fits
Why would you? Oh, come on! Why would you pick a
It's gonna
movie
make you so
that runs
depressed,
over
bro.
and over and over as a movie that you have to see over and over and over?
That's what I said.
That would drive me fucking crazy.
That's what I said.
Which is what you want when you're on an island by yourself, bro.
It's a
You want to go
beautiful
crazy.
fucking movie. It's so much character
it teaches
development.
you about some life shit on that movie.
Are you crazy if you're the only one there? Are you crazy?
I am crazy.
Right.
If nobody's there to identify the crazy,
right?
Are you?
No, you're just
normal.
on your own.
You're just you.
I've got
You're
many
entertaining
movies in my
yourself.
mind that have never been released. I'm watching one right now.
Fuck yeah, man. One food.
Ramen.
Ramen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, are you talking about like the good ramen at the fucking places?
No, yeah,
You're not talking about like Maruchan, right?
Like spicy
like cup of ramen.
Spicy
Talking about
tonkotsu ramen from Silver Lake Ramen or something. I mean, well, you're saying you guys
nice
did
creamy
You
beef
guys
ramen?
did. You guys are doing very general stuff. He just said noodles. So yeah, I could just say ramen.
Ramen, and you switch it up, have
comes
different proteins and this night, different veggies.
Wait, so with the food, it's kind of like, can we just have it as like some type of god? And he's like, these are your options.
Yeah.
You must have chicken.
Basically.
And you're like, I want chicken
Shrimp
tenders
stew,
tonight.
shrimp gumbo.
Exactly. You're like, I want the fucking Bubba Gump shrimp fucking lineup every day.
All kinds of shrimp.
That was fucking hilarious.
Although
man. I got
another great movie for the island would be Forrest Gump, dude.
That is a good
because that's like 50 fucking movies in one.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta
changes the
ask. I
game
gotta
so
ask
much.
producer Nick the same shit, man. What's one book and what you would take with you on the island?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I do.
I would have to go with The Alchemist as well. It's one of my
Fuck yeah,
favorite
dude.
books. And the number
I didn't
one
even know
list.
you were into that book.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's what inspired me to be a sound engineer, really.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude,
yeah,
it
man.
fucking motivates the shit out of you.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
So
So one album.
I would go with Metallica, Master of Puppets.
Fuck.
Strong. Strong
Good time.
fucking album.
Movie,
Okay, one movie.
Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
I can,
Good movie.
that's what I'm
That's got
saying. It would
some
have to be a
quotables.
comedy, right?
That's
It'd
got a lot of
have to be a
quotables,
comedy,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's got a lot of quotables. One food.
Pasta.
Dude.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yo, can you guys
Thank
just get
you.
stuck on the same island?
I think we
Right?
just got stuck on the same island.
You guys can link up, and now you got fucking someone to chill with on
That's why
the
we're good
island, man.
roommates.
So before we wrap up, Doc, can everybody mention the socials where everybody can find you? Go ahead and start with Riley.
Yeah, man, you can find me in the Plunge Podcast at Plunge Podcast on Twitter, at The Plunge Podcast on Instagram. What's wrong, Bill? What'd I do?
Every time we plug the Plunge Podcast and Jackie's here, she claims it's a podcast about plunging
Yeah,
toilets.
trust me. Yeah, that joke's so funny. It's the funniest joke.
That's dope, man.
I agree with Riley. That's a horrible joke.
Freddie, where can they find you, man?
Just knock on your mom's bedroom door.
God damn!
That's how you fucking end the podcast, man.
You can find me Paranormal Fuckboy on Instagram. That's it. Don't even look for me on Facebook. Don't do it. But I will sign off with eat ass and skip class. I'm going to smoke butts.
Fuck yeah, man. Hey, what was that? What was the name of that thing? What did it say? It said, if you're not nasty, don't at me.
Yeah.
If it ain't nasty,
billboard.
don't at me. That was a funny ass billboard, dog. Mikey, where can they find you, bro?
You can find me. I'm on Instagram at Mikey Props, MYKIE Props, and that's on Instagram. But you know what? That one doesn't even matter. You just visit the Inner Circle, check out our podcast, Failing Hollywood.
Definitely.
Man. Yeah, I mean we love you guys at the Hood Diner, so maybe you'll love us too.
Definitely, man.
Tune in.
Somebody love me. I'm so lonely.
Where can they find you, bro?
I am at One Armed Ninja on everything.
Fuck yeah.
Doesn't matter what kind of site you're on. You type in One Armed Ninja, and there I am, looking right back at you.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking love that shit. And I am kAZual 520 across the board. You can find me and DJ Century at thehooddiner.com. There you can get all the socials, the links to all the sponsors. Use code HOOD across all the fucking board. I just have to tell you guys one more time, man. Thank you so much for providing this fucking, opportunity for me to come out here to meet Riley's ass, you know what I'm saying? Because we've fucking been doing shit for a good while now. And, it's been fucking fun. I appreciate the hospitality, man.
Thanks for coming out.
It's been a fucking awesome ass time, man, and I can't.
welcome.
I can't thank you guys enough, dude.
It's
for
been
real,
cool.
man.
You and I linked up when we were around episode 15 each, because we launched within the same week.
The same week, man.
And
they brought 2 shows in, and it was the Plunge and the Hood Diner.
Yeah, and our shows released in general right at the start. So we've been fucking with each other pretty much ever since the beginning. So it's been cool to finally link up.
Yeah, man. And then through you, got to meet your brother, got to meet your fucking awesome friends, man. Be a part of your podcast.
Yeah,
and we still have a Plunge podcast that we're going to be recording tomorrow. So that's going to be off the chain. And but yeah, man, I just want to tell you guys again, thank you. This has been episode 69 of the Hood Diner podcast. And that is a wrap. Peace.
Yeah, buddy.
In a world on the brink of war, where millions of lives are controlled by a handful of men, now the truth can finally be told. The Inner Circle.